In Vegas lights, the thrill ignites. UFC fights, setting the nights. Fox Sports Radio, the crowd's alive. MMA locker room where legends thrive. Just my 2 cents, the stakes are high. Joey DFS, watch the champions fly. Get ready for the thrill, the crowd's alive. UFC Vegas to feel the vibe. Fox Sports Radio, we're ready to go. This Saturday night, it'll steal the show. Joey DFS, watch the champions fly. Get ready for the thrill, the crowd's alive. UFC Vegas can feel the vibe.
And we're back. Dana White Contender Series. We're halfway through the season already. It feels like we just got back. But I'm back with my man, Joey, for some midweek fights. Last week didn't go as planned for me, but I'm back with vengeance. And boy, am I excited for this card tonight. Joey, how you feeling? How you doing? How you living?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good, living good, being good. Like I said last week, unless you were ballsy enough to bet on those fucking dogs, I know me and Billy were on, I think, the co-main event dog, which we both nailed, so that was good. But, hey, this is a brand-new card. I know we're all ready to get back in the win column, and I know the first fight should probably start in the next 5 or so minutes. So, and that's the first fight is the 2 females, right?
Yeah, first fight of the night. Well, let's shout outs to chat real quick. Or no, we'll shout outs to chat after the fight. Let the chat pour on in here. First fight of the night is Corrine Lambrosi. I'm just gonna go with the Canadian and the Brazilian girl. I'm not doing the mispronunciation and half pronunciation their fucking names. Brazilian and the Canadian girl. That's how we're gonna just narrow it down. Fuck it, I'll go first. This is one of the toughest fights to call in the card for me, besides the main event. We just have little to information about Liam Bose. She's a BJJ black belt and former UAE Warriors champion, but she's coming off a 2-year layoff and a pregnancy earlier this year. She's definitely the more accomplished fighter, with her losses being to the likes of like Manion Frot, Jamie Lynn Horth. Her opponent, Caliari, has been dominated before in the grappling. Versus like the likes of Kay Hansen and Invicta, which kind of causes me some concern in this spot, but still very young and improving. But her recent win streak, I don't know how to like gauge the level of competition in fight promotions that I've never heard of, like Fight Music Show, Face of Danger. Her grappling is going to be tested here. She's the younger fighter. She didn't have to go through a pregnancy. But I do think the Canadian girl is a little bit more skilled everywhere, but the risk doesn't outweigh the reward of like the situational scenario. So redundantly, I'm going to pick the Canadian girl, but it's like 0 to little confidence. No bet for me on this fight. I just can't get a good read. Like, I think the one girl's more talented than the other girl, but like, hey, she's coming off a pregnancy. She's 35 years old. And the way the fucking unless your name's Jasmine, clip this. 3:35 here at Pulse Sports Radio. Unless your name's Jasmine Jazzavicious and you're vicious, I ain't probably going to bet on you in Canadian women's MMA at all. And damn near a Canadian in general. The only Canadian that is on the roster for me is still my boy Mike Mallet. Mike Mallet, you're still on the roster for me after the Neil Magny shit. And Jasmine Jazzavicious. Shannon Clark, you was about to be on the team. And you just got teed up like a fucking softball field. So I don't know, man. I got a little nasty taste in my mouth about Canadian women's MMA. And I would imagine that's reflected with the rest of the betting public. You look at the girl's Instagram, you can't find videos of her doing fucking anything fight related. It's pictures of her and her fucking daughter inside the gym and training stuff. I don't know, man. Like, I love how every fucking MMA capper just starts becoming health experts and shit like that about women's pregnancies and stuff like that. Like, half y'all motherfuckers ain't never got a piece of ass in your life. The fuck y'all motherfuckers know about girls being pregnant and shit like that. So I don't know, man. We'll go with the Canadian chick, but it's like I ain't betting this shit though.
No, I'm actually on the Brazilian. I'm on the Brazilian. This is what I broke it down to. She's 100% finish rate. 5 of her 7 wins are by knockout. 3 of 5 are in round 1. She will be the better striker. I know she's been slightly more active. She probably fought in the better organizations. I know she fought in Invicta. So that's, you're fighting more well-rounded women as a whole. I think she's going to catch the girl. This girl has 2 KO losses, 1 in round 1, 1 in round 3. And I got it at plus 750. I already hit a big proper, during early in the season, got by sub. And you telling me the girl who's a better striker, probably going to throw more volume, potentially can get like a standing TKO? I'm all about it. Especially this other girl that just had a kid recently. Like, how active has she really been?
Out to fucking Tone in the chat. My boy Tone Mickens, he said plus 750. Get with me. We getting pretty on a Tuesday. Turn up Tuesday.
Yes, sir, Tone. Let's get it, brother.
Yo, you know what, man? Tone and Joey both talking about this shit. I didn't hear none of these talking about this shit. Man, if they made Jasmine Visions, I probably ain't betting on you, bitch. Shouts to the chat, though. Promises facts, Brizzy. My only bet's the returning fighter. Yeah, that fighter cost me a lot of cheddar last year. So even if he wins tonight, and I do have a lot of bets on him tonight, I'd probably, like, after I check the numbers and all that, I'll probably still just be breaking even on Belgaroui after the shit that he pulled off last year, man. That shit was corny as fuck, bro. Like, I get it. It's your fight and your opportunity and all that. But just be real with the fans, bro. Be real with the fucking fans about your interviews, bro. Just say, about maybe this camp hasn't gone 1,000% the way I wanted it to. Give us something, bro. Just don't show up at the joint and you come out and you perform the worst you ever looked in your life and just come out and be like, yeah, I got Lyme disease. All right, bro. If I would have fucking known that, I wouldn't have thrown a fucking single dollar at you. But I know somebody that's been throwing money like it's the strip club on Tuesday night, and we on the Titty Tuesday. Just for 2 cents.
AC in the motherfucking building.
Throwing it away. Just here. Here you go. Here's my money. What's up, boys?
Yo, you want a little action?
I jumped right into the middle of that. The first thing I heard when I got on stream was Billy saying, I got Lyme disease. And I was like, oh, what? And I was like, oh, okay, he's talking about a fighter. But what's up, boys? What's up, Billy? What's up, Joey? Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the whole fucking pub. Man, I'm ready for it. The cooler is here, boys, so fear not. I'm here to give y'all the best fucking fates for Contender Series and hopefully break this fucking cold streak, man. So hopefully I won't be the cooler for too much longer. But I got nothing on this first fight.
God damn, dude. They're going to hit me with the NFL Sunday ticket shit after motherfuckers was asking for that all Sunday when niggas ain't trying to be – like, bro, y'all going to wait until I sign into the sports book to try to sneak in a little bet real quick to hit me with some bullshit about that? Like, come on, bro. Like, sports books, y'all getting real corny with that shit, bro. Like, I'm just trying to let me not rant too much, but fuck. Good looks for the free shit. But damn, bro, just let Brody get this bet in real quick. I'm rooting for y'all.
So I sent to you on Twitter. We also announced it on here. I got the Brazilian girl by knockout plus 750.
Oh shit, that's fucking greasy, dude. That seems wide for like any chick
Here's
fight
the thing, though,
or
bro.
most chick fights.
She has 100% finish rate. 5 of her 7 wins by KO. 3 of 5 of them are in round 1. And this girl's been KO'd twice. And she's 35 and just had a kid. Like, just recent, not even too long ago. Just had a kid.
That's wild.
I told you, Joey. So did Tone, I think.
Let's fucking go. Yeah, me and
What
Tone
up, Joe?
What up, TC? What up, Joey? What up, Billy?
What's up,
What
y'all?
up, chat?
Let's get this shit popping, man. I want to see some likes on this shit. I want to hear all predictions. See what everybody got for each fight.
Yeah, we got a better offering of fights of like you would usually think with big favorites, it's just going to be squash mash, maybe somewhat entertaining one-sided fights. But in reality, I don't know. Maybe I was losing money, so I wasn't really enjoying it too much. The fights last week were dog shit on Tuesday, dude.
Betting-wise.
The best fight was like that went back and forth was the first fight of the night. Like that was the best. That was the fight that I enjoyed the most. That was a good banger. Like the Will Curry and Santos shit, that shit was boring as fuck. after Will Curry didn't do anything after 2 minutes. The Clark fight was dope, but like, you know, I think that's false advertisement of like, you can't be, I don't know, from like a betting perspective, like how are they like able to put these fighters on these shows and shit like that, and like you can't find any film on them. Like the 1 week that Andre Pulayev fought Liam Anderson, nobody in their fucking mom could find Andre Pulayev film. Nobody bets him. The line gets yo-yo damn near a whole entire fucking dollar because you can only watch one person. So I think some of this Dana White Contender Series shit's subjective. Like the people that you see with the line movement's more reflective of the most information that we have about that fight or something like that. Like, for example, this line didn't start moving until everybody started looking at Shorty's IG and she's out here posting every post is with her and her fucking daughter. That's when the line started moving in the last 24
All right,
hours.
here we go. They're not wasting any time, boys. They are flurrying already. Sorry not to cut you off, Billy, but the action has started. Here we go. Caliari pushing Laframboise up against the fence. What time are you at, Joey? So I don't cut you off. And
4:40. I'm probably with you.
Okay, so I'm actually a few seconds ahead. It's a miracle. I don't fucking even believe it. But here we go. Actually, Laframboise, or however you pronounce her name, has turned Caliari against the fence. Looking to get a takedown, looking to get the takedown going. She has a body lock, but Caliari has locked the hands herself. So let's see. Oh, there we go. Laframboise with a takedown.
Ooh.
And in Caliari's guard.
Oh, no. Caliari's the girl in the blue.
Oh, Caliari's in the. Okay, sorry.
I was like, wait, are we watching the same shit?
No, sorry. I'm just being a fucking.
Very good. You had me scared for a little minute. I'm like,
dumb
don't
fuck. No.
Yeah, I think the best way to say it's
sorry.
the Brazilian girl and the Canadian. Like Brazilian.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Brazilian's blue.
So yeah, I don't know why, but the Canadian looked more Brazilian to me.
Shit.
Okay, so that's what fucked me up. So okay, Caliari gets the takedown, and now she is in Laframboise, Lafram's guard, and now she lets Lafram back to her feet.
You don't want those hands.
Which is interesting because you would think that Laframboise would be the better grappler, but the BJJ Ackelmans.
I'm gonna just call her Lafram. Ooh, right hand by Lafram. Caliari looks to land the left hook but misses. Lafram pushing forward. Caliari looking to counter.
Real easy. They could have made it real easy on you, TC, and just put the red tape on the red chicks and the blue tape on the blue chicks.
I know, man, and the blue gloves are kind of fucking me up too. But
yeah, they got you on it.
It's gonna be a wild fight.
Oh man, Caliari with another big takedown, dude.
That was a nice trip takedown too.
Holy shit!
These little women fly around, bro.
So she fucking sent her flying with that. Now in Lafram's full guard. She postures up though.
Punch her.
Looking to drop the GMP, but she does not.
Elbow her.
You don't just get to watch the fights. Come on,
Jamal Lee, come on. Punch. Elbow.
Lafram looking for a armbar attempt.
I would say, granted,
now she's looking for a reverse triangle.
But fuck, man, why are you grappling?
She almost has Caliari here in reverse triangle. Okay, I don't think it's under the chin, but
it's definitely
she uses it to sweep. Lafram now getting back to her feet, in on a
playing jiu-jitsu with
on a headlock here. Caliari in on a single leg.
Dumb shit. She's about to give up her back doing this.
Lafram might take her back here, dude. She might put her in a fucking crucifix if she's not careful.
Yeah, she might have that.
She has.
She almost has this crucifix, dude.
Stand up.
But Caliari's better watch her shit. She's getting elbowed now by Lafram. Lafram.
I think she underestimated how good she was.
Elbows from Lafram.
Oh shit.
That is like a crucifix position.
She's almost got it. Elbows from Lafram.
You gotta get out of there, girl.
Lafram.
You just sitting there not doing.
Go backwards. Why is she trying to go forward?
This is dirty sport that you don't.
She is not giving up on this position, but she's about to get put even further into the saying she's not careful. And I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to grappling, but this just looks bad for fucking Caliari.
She's holding that fucking lead wrist and just.
Yeah, no, she got the fucking wrist control. About to Dagestani handcuff this thing. Stepping over. She already got one arm trap.
Nope, stand up.
If this is a male, it would already be over.
Caliari back to her feet, turns into her, and they are.
She would be so smoked.
You don't get that position. You don't get that.
Yeah,
position.
this is you're not quite in the UFC level yet.
That's like 4 hammer fists, and we're talking about maybe pulling them off.
I think
now Bram's in on a takedown. About to get a body lock trip on Caliari. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Billy.
No, you're good. You're just reading off what was happening in the fight. I was saying the vet just looks like she's way more experienced, but the young girl is just making young girl mistakes. Like she had the momentum in the fight.
Dude, she isn't. And she just pulled guard there. Like Lafram's like might posture up on her here. Here we go. Caliari pulling for an armbar.
Oh shit!
She's pulling for this armbar, boys.
No, she don't got it. She don't got it. Punch her.
Caliari pulling for this armbar.
Okay.
Oh,
I can't tell how deep it is when she tapped. It's over. Caliari by armbar.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Wow.
Marina is going crazy.
Caliari backers.
I backed her, but I thought she was going to do it with her
Marina
hands.
Rodriguez, teammate of Caliari. Very excited for that one there.
Hey, good for her. Shit.
Another knock to women's Canada MMA. God damn, the Canadians, man. Whew. But that was kind of the finish that the promotion was kind of hoping for, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Good shit, Mills.
I should have just stuck to the money line.
She was the favorite, right?
Yeah.
Slight favorite. She opened up like plus 100, went to like minus 120. Everybody figured out the other girl's Instagram, and then that line just went yo-yoed.
Oh, yeah. I didn't
Shout
expect
to the chat, man.
Minus 164 on FanDuel.
Shout out to the chat, man. Let me know how you did.
Sub-a-dub-dub in the tub with Gabriel Ballers. He cashed it. Mills cashed it. Siriash it. Hilarious. Brahmas' beautiful takedowns. And that was really it. That was a another first fight of the night. Barn burner there. And it was from the two chicks. I feel like a lot of people were expecting the next fight to be a barn burner, but that one ended up it was kind of like it got I hate to say it, but the best part of the fight was when the shit started hitting the ground. That was when the shit got good, to be honest with you. Like both girls had some good advantageous positions. It felt like Caliari was giving away some of the momentum, and then she just took it right back and was able to lock up that sub. And that's exactly what the promotion's looking for. People that aren't trying to win a decision or win minutes, because she could have easily just rode out that position and won the round. She said, nah, man, I'm about to finish this shit.
So
that is exactly what Contender Series is about. Go ahead, Joe. My bad.
No, I was just going to say my pick was right, but method was wrong, too.
I like
next fight, Josias. My bad. No, you're good. You
I was just saying I like that she went through a little adversity to get that win, too.
Yeah, but also, bro, that's what happens when you fight a girl that's 35 years old, coming off a 2-year layoff, and was just pregnant like 4 or 5 months ago. And look at that girl. That girl looks like, no, I don't want to sound like a jerk off, but looks like she ain't get a day of D in her life. Like,
yeah, dude, it's like you play that guard game of fucking WMMA at this level, you're gonna get fucking caught eventually, man. Like they all the bitches can fucking pull an arm bar, it seems like. So like that's especially Brazilian chick. Yeah, you should have known.
Ooh, I love the twist before she fucking sits her down too. She
twisted
her arm to get her to fucking fall. That's nasty.
I like it. Got another guest on the way. Next fight is Josias Musasa versus Otar Tanzilov. And this is one of the most anticipated bouts of the night. We have teammate of Merab Davashvili and Musaya, who's trying to become only the second Congo fighter to make the UFC. What narrative and script are you going with? Are you going with the Georgian teammate? Or are you going with the Congolian knockout murderer? Joey, take it away. I know Joey's got a bet on this one.
I'm going with the KO Wizard, actually, on this one. If you don't know who that is, that's the Congonian fighter. I know Muhammad Usman really talked him up before him getting into this fight, saying, hey, this guy is the next guy coming up out of the Congo. And I believe there was a Netflix thing on this guy on Netflix, but I never watched it. And they were talking about like how the Congo fight scene, but I heard it was actually pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna go. How the hell you don't go for a guy named the KO Wizard? Like, and all his wins outside of one is outside of all inside of round one. So maybe this could be a potential live bet if the KO Wizard starts really going crazy round one, maybe live bet the other side. But yeah, I'm going for the KO Wizard.
What up, Mills?
My bad, dude.
What up, fellas? What up, man?
What's up, boy?
While we're on stream and shit, my eyes are
Chilling.
watering and shit. 2 cents. I know you got a bet on this one. I'll let you take it away, sir.
Appreciate it, Billy. Yeah, so listen up loud and clear, ladies and gentlemen, because the Dana White Contender Series cooler is about to speak. I do have a bet on this fight. It is Josias Musasa. The streak has got to end at some point, man. This cold streak has got to be broken at some point, but the first 4 weeks of Contender Series have been nothing but reverse sweeps for me. Now, granted, those aren't slates where I'm putting a lot on it. It's usually like one underdog bet and maybe like a parlay, but I've been getting smoked in every single fucking one of them. So, yeah, I bet Musasa in a fight like this. Neither one of them have fought a super high level of competition. I'm pretty fucking sure that Musasa is just going to swing for the fences. So, in an underdog, that's usually what I'm looking to back. He does have crazy power, and it kind of seems like Otar doesn't like a pressure-heavy dogfight. So that's what I'm hoping for, man. Let this streak end, and we'll see. But just be forewarned. There we go. Josias Musasa. I think I bet him at plus 160 was the line. Best of luck, everyone.
Millie Mills, do you have anything wagered on this one? This is the first 2 fights. I just don't have anything on. I wanted to get behind the Georgian, but to be honest with you, bro, I feel like I've gave away a little bit of profit by betting shit that unless I'm convicted on it the first fucking time I look at it, that's when I should bet on it, especially on the Contender Series. I shouldn't be betting on leans on the Contender Series.
Yeah, man, I like Musasa in this spot. The thing is this: a lot of his fights look like they haven't really got out the first round, and I don't think this one is gonna get out the first round either, man. I'm on the dog on this one.
Okay, I like it. I like to hear it.
Arb out, boys. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know, man, because it's like I think if you're gonna bet the knockout artist or whoever his nickname is, the Mongolian Musasa, why wouldn't you just bet him by knockout? Shit, like the knockout prop is plus 240, damn near double his money line.
Yeah, underdog. That's
his main win condition.
That's why, folks, because he's already an underdog. So why would I want to lose a bet?
I think it's a very narrow win condition of like.
I mean, look,
you would have to win the fight in the first.
You double up and you put a little bit of sprinkles on that to win by KO if you want to do that too. But I mean, I don't like when you already got a plus money bet, Billy. Man, we've been.
I'm just saying, like, for a guy that has all of his career wins by knockout in all round,
maybe sprinkle the knockout if you like.
You can sprinkle the knockout, but plus 600 for knockout round 1. Knockout round 2 plus 950. Like, damn, man. If you're on the money line, I would have to play the specific ways that he would win the fight because I don't think he's winning the decision.
But yeah, I would play that too, but I'm not gonna say, all right, let me not bet my plus 160 and take that plus money. Instead, let me just bet a plus 400. So if he doesn't win by KO, I lose my bet and the fighter wins. Like, that's.
I just don't think he wins the decision.
Yeah. I don't know. The only way I could potentially see that, man, because Otar, like, it doesn't look like he has super great cardio. So I could see Josias Musasa like landing the big shots in the first round, maybe winning, or vice versa. Maybe Otar lands the big shots. Like Josias has been dry before, so maybe Otar wins the first round and then starts to gas out halfway through the second, and Josias wins the last 2 by landing heavy shots. I don't know, but that's kind of like what I would say, like to Mills's point, like if you're getting plus money on the underdog, like the knockout will have you covered, the decision will have you covered. But yeah, I see your point. Like I don't hate the sprinkle.
And to be honest, on this Dana White Contender Series card, it's nobody that I was looking upon like weeks before. Nobody that I'm really on. Nobody that I'm like, oh yeah, this guy, that girl. Like nobody on this card. So like, I'm happy I got in on that first money line bet. You know what I mean? I got Steele as well. But yeah, this is not a card that I feel confident to tell anybody that's like, hell yeah, man, this fighter's gonna win. You know what I mean? And meet me at the window. Let's get paid. These are all me taking shots on them tonight, to be honest. Like I said, the only fighter that I know is the big, tall guy who repeated in this fight, the Contender Series, pretty much.
Yeah, Belgaroui, he lost me mad bread last year.
Right.
Bro, Jory's a minus 1,000.
Besides that, a lot of these guys are not guys that's been on the UFC radar. Besides Steele has. Okay, I know a little bit about him. You know what I mean? They wanted him a little bit earlier on too. So that's the only guy that actually has a little bit of thing to where it's like, hey, the UFC's been kind of having their eye on him for a minute right now. Hey, we got a new member up in there.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Let's fucking go, Sri Harsha.
Hey, Sri Harsha, let me ask you, do you think that we should still rock with this blue background, or do you think we should have something else that's like more like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing right now, bro? Look like we're in the Aspens or something.
Yeah, the champ is a member now.
How's that view?
Damn.
Keep it
Something, man. We need something, man. We over here looking like...
We went from the blue background to 4 dudes in a locker room together.
Or are we going cage background?
I'm tired of this thing, dude. This is sucking 2018, bro.
That blue background with my bookie, they don't even know what we doing over here. Like, what type
it's
of...
a very pixelated picture, but I'm not going to bitch too much.
Let's let the chat, you know what I mean? Like, should we go back to that?
I was fucking with this one when we was doing.
Yeah, I kind of like this one, dude. The chill wave like background.
This reminds me of Roadrunner. Or what's that rate with that one game or something? Yeah, forget. Whatever. But yeah, man, what's the chat got on this one, man? I think there is some dogs that should be barking on this card. I say like 2 dogs win. And out of this fight card, I say 2 to 3 contracts. No more than 3. No more than 3 is my prediction on this one. What do you guys think?
It depends on what kind of mood Dana's in. Honestly, man, that seems to be the biggest determining factor. Like, if he's in a good mood, he's just going to hand him out like Oprah. Like, you get a contract, you get a contract. Right. But if he's in a bad mood, like, dudes can win fights, even like finish them, and sometimes he won't give them out. So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of just like it's whatever mood Dana's in for me.
I think with UFC Noche being right here, you got to do something. Like, if you just win by like kind of nothing, it's gonna be like, you know what? Let's just.
And I definitely feel like that girl set the tone for tonight. Women's MMA first round finish, and she definitely could have just rode that position for the last 5 seconds and won the round. She said, "Nah, I want this contract."
Yeah, and I thought that was a fight showcase for her, the younger fighter. That's what made me kind of go with it. I looked at everything, looked at the valuables, and I was like, "Oh, okay." And she goes.
I couldn't get a good gauge on it though, man.
She got she goes at a minus 170. Like, I was just really going off the whole old girl's 35 years old, this and that. Didn't know she was having a baby, you know, all type of little stuff. So I was like, the younger fighter, striker.
I feel like I was watching her film, and I'm like criticizing her, and then in reality I'm thinking in my head, this bitch is like 19, 20 years old in these fights. What the fuck about
you're not doing
the last 5 to 10 minutes that I watched this girl means absolutely nothing. She's probably not going to look the same, especially those Brazilian girls from like the ages of 24 to 27. They just get a lot better. Shout outs to the chat though. Jesse Nunez says he's on Josias Musasa by knockout plus 245. That would be the way I would play if I was on the dog here. Nasty Nate says cash it under 2.5 money line sub plus 360. Come get with me. Peyton Pritchard as the icon picture. Nice to see my boy Nasty Nate in the chat. It feels like it's been a little while. I know you've been on vacation.
Yo, is that Nasty Nate? I ain't seen that dude since Weekend at Bernie's, bro. Where that dude been at, man?
JW says he likes
Forgot about
Latu
it.
at plus 270 at weigh-ins. Wait, I'm trying to read off the fucking comment, dude. He says he likes Latu at plus 270 at weigh-ins. He has abs. He's in great shape versus Navarro. Navajo either takes my money or confirms my belief that Asia and Oceanic fighters are not that great. I kind of have the same read on you on that one.
Everybody on Sterling, bro. Everybody.
I know everybody's on Sterling. I just don't see it, bro. At minus 300 and named him for 4 fights. Hex, you know what it is, Mills? That Hex organization in Australia. I see any champion come from that joint that wasn't the bull from last week.
Well, also, he trains with Izzy and everybody in Australia, so that's probably another
Yeah,
buzz.
you saw how that one dude looked against Taurus Finney. The dude looked like he never defended a takedown in his life.
Oh God, Yanni's on Musasa. It's all over, boys.
All right, let's see
It's all, I'm gonna fucking throw up. Ah, Christ, it's all over. Party's over.
Have faith. We got this.
Why?
Yanni ain't always a dumbass.
Even Yanni's cold streak the other year came to an end. What was it, last year or the year before, where he was like a historic, like, consecutive weeks of just getting wrecked, and then he finally broke that.
I ain't even gonna lie. This is my first year doing good in Contender Series in probably like two years, man. Last year I got swamped. Other year
Last year I got swamped, bro. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
last year I
the
got
fuck
swamped.
up. I had to adjust to the new betting lines, but you know what it is, Mills? The way they be setting these lines up.
Here we go. Round one. Early low kick from Musasa. Jab high kick from Tanzilov.
Man.
They exchange their good after a quick. Musasa taking the center in the southpaw. Tanzilov in the orthodox. After a two-piece, Tanzilov in on a single leg. Gets the single leg easily. Musasa back to his feet. Tanzilov lands in the knee to the body. Tanzilov in a body lock here. It looks like he's got the hand clasp on the easy takedown for Tanzilov. Gets Musasa to the ground. Quick lands an elbow. Musasa back to his feet, though. Looks like it might have been a little bit of a fence grab. Musasa's definitely back to his feet, and Tanzilov just overswung on a big high kick there. Musasa showing a lot of pressure here. Tanzilov gets in on a single leg because he knows what's good for him. He does not want to stand there and trade with Musasa.
Oh, this dude Aladdin, dude. This motherfucker.
In on another body lock, but Tanzilov is someone. Can he keep this pace up for 3 rounds? Let's see.
We'll see.
We will see.
I would imagine if you're Marab Davashvili's trading partner, this is probably what the trading
I've seen the dude
at
slow down
all,
before
bro.
from the tape study I watched, but like I said,
Yeah, but he's only been training at Syndicate MMA for like the last year and a half.
Yeah, he ain't built from that cloth. He ain't been with them through the trenches like that.
No,
Ooh, they trade knees to the body. Tanzilov looking for another trip, gets the trip.
This dude's strong.
You can't
He
watch
is just not giving up. He's got his hands in the fence now. Tanzilov does.
Gotta get out of the clinch.
How does Mark Smith not see that?
It's fucking Mark Smith.
Giving him like a soft warning as he lands a hard knee to the body on Musasa. Musasa now pressing forward in the southpaw stance.
What does this dude look like, man?
Left hook high kick from Tanzilov.
Tanzilov. He looks like a former UFC fighter.
Left hand, right hand from Musasa.
What's his name?
Oh,
Daddy
that
low kick from Musasa.
cross caught him.
Is it Salikov, maybe?
High kick from Tanzilov. Looks like it might have landed. I couldn't tell if that landed or not. Tanzilov throwing kicks early. Tanzilov in on another single leg. Musasa stuffs it. That's a good sign in there, boy.
That's
That's
a
the
great
first
sign.
Going, boy.
Yeah, nice
looks like
cross
he's
to the
breathing,
body
too.
there. Tanzilov
He's
saying,
getting
bring it
hot.
on. Musasa says, all right. You want to fight, Bo? I'm your Huckleberry now.
Both these
Come
guys
on.
are striking, folks. I mean, it's a good
Come on,
striker.
Musasa. Tanzilov, mouth gaped open already. Come
Man,
on,
it
Musasa.
is, bro. He over here looking like he just ran up
That
and down.
boy is
the
Fucking
court.
win halfway through the first. Come on
Get out
now.
of the clinch. Get out of the clinch.
Yeah, I don't like this
Good
clinch
in this
shit.
clinch.
You don't have to have a dick swing contest here. Have it on the feet in boxing
Yeah,
ring.
but I also
tired. I'm
I
good.
also think you get the clinch, make him a little bit.
Ooh, nice
tired.
elbow from Musasa on the break.
Right. I like that.
Tanzilov kick, front kick to the
He
body.
doesn't get taken down. I'm straight, but damn.
Nice body kick from Tanzilov.
Left hook, right hand from Tanzilov. Right hand landed pretty clean.
Man, right hand.
Looks for it again. Musasa looks to land the right hook.
See, but you know what's the problem with Tanzilov? He be on that Marab Davashvili shit.
He's back. He's backing up to the fence, dude. Jab to the body from Musasa.
Oh, I like that jab to the body.
Right hook from Musasa. Tanzilov didn't like that.
Hey, he breathed.
Come on,
again.
Musasa. Break this
Notice the
streak
jab
for me,
to the
Bobo.
body. That shit made
Left
him
hook from
breathe,
Tanzilov.
man.
Tanzilov.
Get back up.
Tanzilov on a takedown.
There you
He's
go.
looking to grab the ankle. Musasa stuffing it back to his feet.
Good get up.
Good shit. This is going to tire him out, man. They still got over a minute and a half to work in the first round. Tanzilov just relentlessly going for takedowns.
Bothering me
After
now,
getting
baby.
Puna about the feet, Musasa reverses position,
Knees.
swims his arm underneath to break the grip, and he does.
Knees.
Got the superior head position, does Musasa. Frames off with that forearm. Come on, knock this motherfucker out. Nice jab from Tanzilov. Musasa looks to answer with a two-piece. Nothing doing. Musasa pushing forward. He swings wild, but man, if he connects, they trade knees in the body to the body again. Man, come on.
Got him right in the cupper.
That's not him right, man.
I know, I'm showing him.
Like as they're both throwing knees at the same time.
After.
Damn, they got my man Mills on the homework duty. Mills looking at that joint like I ain't see.
Ooh, nice left hand from Tanzilov. And kick to the body. Backs up to the fence though. Musasa, nice jab to the body. Cross to the chest. Heavy low kick.
No, you go out there. Oh my God.
Musasa staying with the heavy pressure, man. Right hand to the body for Musasa. Over swings. He's going to have to be careful of that. Tanzilov looks to get on a body lock trip. Nice job for Musasa to stay on his feet, though, man. It looked like Tanzilov might have had that.
There's more.
Nice pummeling. But he's going to give up his back here.
Don't do that.
Gives up a trip, but right back to his feet, man. Musasa is not accepting these takedowns. I really like that.
You can tire somebody out doing that shit.
I like some intangibles, but I also think he lost the first round.
Yo, he
Oh,
definitely
yeah. I
did.
mean, like for sure.
Number 2.
But there's the momentum's starting to feel like it's shifting.
I did number 2.
I don't feel like Tanzilov is going to be able to keep this pace up. I really don't.
I don't either.
Yeah, but I also think they're gonna tell him you.
Nice knee to the body from Musasa. He lands a left hand there at the very end.
Ooh, that hit him right in the live.
That didn't feel good.
Tanzilov looks like he's sucking wind
Oh,
already, boys.
bro, he just got liver shot, dude. He's fucking it out.
He said, "You ain't even in the right corner, Bo Dick."
Oh, my man huffing hard. Jesus.
Bro, you just got. I actually think that hit him in the liver, and if that wasn't the end of the round, he probably would have dropped.
Oh, yeah.
Like you could just tell that indent on his chest. You can literally see like the knee indent because no diddy of his abs.
Who got kneed?
Um,
Tanzilov.
Yeah. And then before that, when he had his mouth dropped,
They showed that at the very end there too.
Yeah, like he had his mouth dropped real big, and that was like oh shit, I only got 2 more minutes left in my life type, you know.
Here we go, boys. Seconds out. Everybody smash the like button.
Damn, Tina Charles got 9 and 10. You motherfuckers.
Hey, let's try to get something going, man. We got 3 more fights left. Let's try to get them all right.
Mark Smith said, "Boy, get your ass behind that black line." What do you think this is? There we are, round 2.
go.
Landed left strikes, but he more damaging, but he still lost a round. Yeah, Gino, here I feel like if you're Musasa, it's actually
Switch kick from Tanzilov.
the reverse. I think he kind of
Goes for the spinning hook kick. Put him to watch it.
He needs to throw more than one shot, though. He needs to throw
Ooh, right hook from Musasa lands.
Yeah, but that's dumb young shit, bro. I'm gonna come out the round and throw 3 spinning shit to start off the first 30 seconds and be just as
Yeah,
tired.
I love it. Tire your ass out. Ooh, nice elbow from Tanzilov there. Musasa keep pushing him up against the fence. Constant pressure from Musasa. I love it. Come on, Josiah. Knock this fucking dude out.
Because that's going to get old boy tired, you know what I mean? And this is going to set up the KO for the KO.
Yeah, let's fucking
I
go.
think he's going to knock him out at the 2-minute and 23-second mark.
Let's go, KO.
He's gonna have to.
Need the body from Musasa on the break.
Oh, he pulled up the shorts, Mills. He did the.
You know it. I seen it. That's about to knock your ass out, nigga. That's the A on the dead homie side shit.
And I'll take down again.
Oh, Pete, he started wrestling. Oh, you.
Oh, shit. He gets the takedown finally. Inside control. Does Tanzilov.
He saw a bull lift up them shorts. He said, "Nah, I'm about to shoot this."
Musasa not accepting it though. Still trying to get back to his feet. Tanzilov not able to keep the top position.
TC, this is what I'm talking about. I want the guy that's gonna grapple, cross the legs, Dagestanian style, or fish
Hey.
towards the back. Neither.
Oh, up elbow from Musasa.
You gotta throw more than one shot though, my boy.
Nice hooks to the body. I like that. Gas this fucking dude out. Body shot this motherfucker. Just go to the bread basket, man.
We're
And for the
trending
people
towards-
out there,
Nice
like,
knees in the clinch, answered by Tanzilov.
we haven't seen Musasa too much, in the second round, and you're seeing him right here fighting a smart fight from the
Smart fight.
Republic of Congo. I like to see
Nice
that.
knee to the body there. Do that shit again.
Hey, that one look low though.
Tanzilov with the uppercut on the break. 2-piece from Tanzilov. It landed.
Oh, that two landed flush, that counter. And
Ooh, Tanzilov looks to land the 2-piece, but counter with a right hook by Musasa. Tanzilov lands a high kick. He's got to be careful with that. Musasa does.
Not doing nothing for defense. Not trying to block. Not trying to step
Dash
away.
it, Nate.
I put bread on
Two-piece
it, bro. He about
Left
to
hook
go.
right hand from
I'll
Tanzilov.
say the guys that were on the over 1.5 plus 100.
Tanzilov slips the 2-piece from
Oh,
Musasa.
now he just cashed the over. There you go.
Ooh, nice right
There you go.
hand from Musasa.
Cash money.
Pushing Tanzilov against the fence.
In his eyes, he wants to shoot a blast double, and he does.
Oh, he shucks off the judo flip.
Push off.
Musasa just pushes him back,
There you
literally
go.
just throws him off him. Nice jab to the body from Musasa. Tanzilov looks tired, man.
Hey,
Come on,
he went to the
Josiah.
body. I like
Come
that.
on, Josiah.
Go to that
Ooh,
body.
he didn't like that one.
Go to
He
the
slips the
body.
right hand there.
Keep that body work.
Ooh, nice
Nice,
nice.
Tanzilov.
That rocked
Oh.
Josiah.
Hey,
But then he comes back, man. He
Tanzilov,
answers with a
boy.
combo of his own.
I respect Tanzilov, though. I still with the little.
He said-
bro.
Let's
And on the single leg, but Josiah easily shucks it off. Tanzilov is
Punch that
tired.
motherfucker. Punch him.
Like these dudes.
It's
is
so
fighting,
telegraphed.
bro.
His takedowns are
Like,
so telegraphed, bro.
This. I fuck with this fight.
Yeah, land those elbows, dude. Let's fucking go. Good defense, man. Good takedown defense, Josiah.
We trending towards 1-1.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's trending towards a 1-1 possibly, depending on how the rest of this round goes.
Come on, Josiah. This
Get that
motherfucker
wrist.
didn't do anything. He's literally just trying to hang on. No wonder Marav's a fucking coach.
Yeah, Tanzilov put in no volume.
There we go.
I thought Messiah won
Make it
round
dirty in
one.
the clinch. Make it dirty in the
Yeah,
clinch.
yeah. Body this motherfucker.
Lost round 1.
Break him, Josiah. Come on now.
I thought he won it.
The dude threw double the amount of strikes and had double the amount of control time. I mean, how do you win round 1?
Nice left hook, Josiah. Ooh, nice knee to the head from Tanzilov there. Musasa has more than doubled him up in this round, though. And Musasa, Tanzilov looks really gassed out, man. Shucks off the takedown from Tanzilov.
He's looking at the clock. That's when you know he's tired.
Nice uppercut from Josiah there. Little dirty boxing. 10 seconds. I don't see how, based off that visual, you give Tanzilov that round based off the.
Nah,
injury.
I got it
Not
1-1.
at all. I got it 1-1. I think it's a pretty clear 1-1. You can't give Messiah round 2 without giving Homeboy round 1.
Who wants it more?
Who wants it more is really what it's going to come back down to.
Yeah, my dude just told Marav.
I don't even think it's going to come down to want, man. I think it's going to be physical. Who's got the cardio? And obviously, one dude is fucking fucked.
I don't know. The dude in the blue just told Marav to back up to get some air.
I think it's gonna come down to spiritually in this one. Like, whoever got the better connection with God right now. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, Mills facts. I think it's very split, and whoever
Oh, there's Usman.
it's gonna be one of those God did moments. Like,
yeah, he fights in Usman's promotion. That's what I remember
Yeah.
do from. You know what I mean? Or just knowing that was that from. But I reached out to him for an interview. He didn't respond, so I was kind of like, all right, bro. Like,
you don't speak English.
Usman?
no, I reached out to the dude, like, Musai. I reached out to like a list of them right before, like a month and a half before the season started. Few people responded, but he didn't. He didn't respond. So I was like, all right.
Maybe he's no parlez-vous.
Maybe.
The African dudes, just because we got the same skin color, don't mean we got the same language of talk. You hear them bulls talk from like Haiti, you like, yo, what the fuck?
His flash.
They start speaking
Boy,
French.
Dude does got to worry about that head kick, though, in the beginning. Of
Yeah,
the
he is getting hit with it every time, man. God damn it. Tanzilov does not have top control, though. He just doesn't. He's in on a body lock here from the back, though. Musasa trying to pull the leg out from underneath him. Went to drop down for a knee bar almost.
Got another
Here we
special
go.
guest.
Musasa turns into him, pummels underneath though, and breaks the grip pretty easily. Needed the body from Tanzilov, but Musasa.
What's
up, Danny?
Come on, break this fucking dude. Nice knee to the body.
Hey, y'all got best
Nice
on
left
this one?
hook. Come on, Musasa. Knock this motherfucker out. Come on, Josiah.
Who's on who?
I'm on Messiah.
Come on, Josiah. Let's fucking go.
I don't have a bet, but everybody's on Josiah here.
Fuck it. Let's go.
What's up, Dan?
Yeah, I was thinking dog were passing this one, but
Nice cross to the body there.
It's
Nice
kind of
left
left
hook.
series. We've not been getting good tape at all. Like it's really hard.
Yeah,
to
Go knee to the body there, Josiah.
I seen the female fight. She got the submission.
Yeah.
I was a pass for me, bro. It was too many.
Too many question marks. Shouts to
Too
Natchy
much.
Nate. So he's up over 9 units on the first 2 fights.
Let's go.
Already?
man.
Let's go, Nate. Shit.
Yeah, I think he laddered 1.5, 2.5 in this one. This one's about to hit 2.5. Big number.
Dude, how does Mark Smith not see this motherfucker's fingers in the cage?
I
Hey,
know.
Omar.
God, he is a bad ref.
Does it? Is it in? Pause.
it was in.
Pause.
Oh,
Pause.
it was it. No, did it?
See, this is bad, man. Both fighters get to recover. The same what you want to see if you're a Messiah backer, because this dude's they're gonna break and he's gonna shoot a blast double right to the ground.
I think he's gonna try to get a spinning head
Oh,
kick.
that was close.
It grew. Okay,
It hit it.
You think he's gonna go for the contract, not the win?
I mean, the dude's still tired. Still got his hands on his hips. Hands on his
Like
hips.
he's
Come
still
on,
tired.
Josiah.
I think he's trying to go blast double and then the fight.
Which is crazy because Musasa, this is the first time he's round 3.
Yeah.
Come on, Josiah.
Yeah, but the way Tanzilov throws, bro, everything he throws with so much fucking potential.
Yeah, it does.
There we go. Right
Oh.
hand. Come on, Josiah. Tag
See, I
him up.
liked in the first round that Musasa was using takedowns, and I think if he just would have did
Punching.
a little bit more in the fight, it would have been a lot easier.
If he would
Yeah,
have
punch his ass. Oh shit, he's going rear
No
naked.
way.
Oh,
No
son?
way.
Bro,
No way. Knee.
Yo,
You don't
no,
know how-
there's no way. Yeah, he's definitely getting that.
He was a black belt.
Come on,
He's like-
Josiah.
He's like, what is this?
Black belt.
I've never
brown
done this
belt, that
before.
is a sub, bro. Anybody, bro, that has jiu-jitsu.
Man, and then he warns Musasa when Tanzilov was doing the same shit for way longer.
Oh yeah, you're right, TC.
Unfucking
You that
real.
right.
That shit's
Grabbed
ridiculous.
As soon as he did it, he was like, "Hey."
The millisecond he did it. Come on, Josiah.
Mm.
Good knee.
Tanzilov with a knee answered by Musasa.
Man, break out this clinch. I don't want you to get.
Elbow across.
Spun him around easily, man.
Yep. Come on up. Can we please break out this clinch and just start our hands?
Yep, easily shucks him off. Come on, Josiah. Break this motherfucker. He don't want to fight. He just wants to hold on just like Marab's bitch ass.
He's,
Come on, dude.
Nice shot.
Looks up at the clock. He just looked up at the clock. Break this fucking punk.
Yeah, he's tired for sure.
This fucking crotch sniffing
Why don't throw
bitch.
a
Just
kick?
like Marab, dude. Come on, dude.
TC's finna
I can't stand this fighting style, dude. Non-damage
Marab,
fucking
though?
throwing like dude, it's
Marab's
just like
boy.
Marab, man.
Marab's
All
up.
takedowns,
No, it's different though. At least Marab does it in
I
a
mean-
way like, you know what I'm saying? Like he throws a lot of
Marab will
volume
pick
and he'll
you
pick you up and
Yeah.
I've
With
seen
no damage.
I've
though,
seen Carl Williams, perfect example. That's the fucking crotch sniffer that's not gonna do shit. He doesn't do shit. He's just like,
I'd be watching this fights and be mad at myself for betting on him. Like, man, if you don't just hold him down,
he don't do shit. Like,
like, and then once I started realizing I'm rooting for people to hold people down, I
Nice
did it.
right hand, Josiah. Come on, break this fucking dude.
you just got money
He just
on. You
looked up
got
at the
knocked
clock
out.
again.
They got
Yeah,
money.
we all got
I
Musasa.
got both.
Shouts to Mills though. He said, "What the fuck would I play the prop for if I could just get the money line?" And damn,
Right, is this plus money? I like.
I don't know who won this decision. But
Done.
I'm gonna lean 29.
From what I saw so far, I think. Well, you still got 40 seconds or whatever, but 29-28 Musasa. Musasa?
Hmm?
That's how you say it?
No, like a crab.
Yeah, I got a 29-28 to one. I thought he won the third round.
Yeah, for
Like you
sure.
guys upstairs and or yeah, like do it, make it look nice. Like
I think he won round 2 and 3.
I thought he won 1 and 3, 10-20.
Or maybe I'm. You sure? Or maybe I'm thinking about. I don't know. Because I was running around watching it on my phone. So
I thought this round
My
was pretty
kid-
splitty, but I thought he threw more volume.
I got Mouse. I think it's gonna be a split decision. But
I think
also,
it's a split decision right
bro,
now.
they celebrating like he. Yeah, but
Look,
They're
they're
gonna
like
give it to Marab's bitch. I think they're gonna rob
like,
Musasa here.
all those people there kind of cheering for him and the noise.
Apex. Yeah.
They're gonna give it to Marab's bitch, boy.
Right.
I'm not even worried about it, man. It's just I think the cold streak's gonna
It's
continue.
not.
boy.
It's not a draw, bro. There's no way.
no, it's far from.
I
a
think
draw.
this is a
Huh?
split
Yeah, it's a split.
Yeah, there's no 10-8.
because it's like you could just tell by
Yo,
They're showing all these fucking Tanzilov highlights.
have faith, TC.
Hey
It's
man,
tough.
if you think
Yo, if
about
you like
Musasa
Reese's,
bought the
man,
fight,
this
Musasa
shit
bought
right
the
here-
fight the entire time.
This should be banging. Reese's cluster bites. Bang.
I'm gonna note that, Danny. I'll fuck with it. Try
Put it in the
out.
fridge though.
Put it in the fridge or freezer.
Come
No,
on,
fridge.
give Congo their first
Fridge,
fighter,
bro.
man.
The fridge.
Sometimes you put some like
you try to break your teeth?
nah, be putting the Charleston shoes in the freezer for like not too long, nothing crazy.
Well, yeah, if you're trying to get it cold
Here
quick.
we go.
yeah.
Here's the decision.
Get a little
Here we go. Hold on.
No DD suck on it.
Split. Both 29-28s.
Let's fucking go! Cash
There
in
it
this
is.
freak ends, boys!
There it is.
Yeah! Woo!
Bro, we caught it to the T, 29-28. I mean, and then
29-28.
split.
The decision.
Let's go ahead.
Eating right all over it. The boys got in through the window. With
Let's
the
go,
dog.
TCD! Let's go, fellas!
Straight with the dog.
Good shit, boys.
Hell yeah,
Okay,
man.
be that.
That one felt
I give you
good.
shit.
I mean, usually we don't catch the ones that everybody's on.
Everybody's on.
You feel me? So like, I was really,
Y'all better enjoy that shit. And a split.
Yo, Dana's gonna offer him
That's the
another fight.
side. That's the side I was looking at too, but I stayed away because it was just too many.
He's not getting a contract. I think.
And
he's
I,
offer-
hey TC, I like how you brought that up too, because I did look at that, the whole Marab's narrative.
I was worried
you know,
about that, man.
He might have a half point already on the scorecard.
yeah, and it was a dog. Like,
Oh yeah, Gabe Yo says $9.99 with the dono. Let's fucking go.
Let's go, Gabe.
Shouts to everybody in the chat that cashed it. I feel like a pussy. I sat on the sidelines and watched.
Hey,
my
yo,
boys.
TC, dap this up, my boy.
It's okay, bro. Sometimes, you know.
Boom.
Just
Yes,
get a
sir.
good read on
What's
that.
up, boys?
Bop.
Shout out to Gabe, yo.
Can somebody with your guys' tickets? Man, I wish I would have had the ticket. I would have screenshot the ticket, tweeted it out real quick. Follow us live right now. We just hit first dog in the night. Somebody throw that joint
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
Mills, you wouldn't be able to understand him, bro. You can't even. I don't think he can speak English.
got
No.
makes sense then.
Parlez-vous français?
Yeah, bro. You could just look at him
okay.
and you
Makes
know
sense.
he's one of them type.
Somebody- so-
speak English.
But look though, I think with the Kamara Usman lineage,
That's what I was just
I
about
think
to
he
say,
gets.
bro.
I think he gets the contract, bro. That's a hard.
He's an
fight, bro.
underdog. For me,
Well,
underdogs that have potential always get contracts in my
I think he gets the contract. He put on a good fight
Yeah.
and enough takedowns and this and that. So like when it's all said and done, he usually knocked all his opponents out in the first round and went 15 minutes. At this point, I think Dana White is just gonna be like, all right, cool, let's go. I know what we're gonna get. We're gonna get some entertaining fights. Like
he's that type of guy that's still green. You throw him in the real. If you throw him in the real camp, you know you're gonna see some improvements for sure.
Right.
He got power, bro. He's trying to scrap.
And it's that international one too, to where it's like you got a French fighter from Congo. So like that, to be honest,
yeah, exactly.
get another one of those to give a contract as an underdog who won. So I'm gonna be honest. I say he gets the contract, man.
Yeah, I think so too.
I love the get ups and the scrambles and him just not wanting to stay down. Like, no,
Yeah,
I've
he was trying to
got to
fight.
get back to my feet.
That's what at least Dana wants that. Like he's trying to fight, bro. This guy's trying to sniff,
Right.
my kneecap.
Right, yeah. Like, and he got taken down plenty of times and didn't stay down. Dude didn't stay down longer than 23 seconds.
Shout out to
Oh,
MJ.
let's fucking go. I can't believe I just won on Dana White Contender Series.
Hey.
That's the only bet I had.
Yo, that's 2-1.
That's how you gotta do it. I got one on a little prop in the same fight. Last week I didn't have any. I threw a little bit live with you guys. That's it. But last week you saw what happened. Last week was crazy.
That was a great fight, though. Like entertainment, back and forth.
I liked it. Even man, when
I think you should get signed, Mills.
around his opponent, like they were going at it. He had the little
Mills,
real
Mills,
quick.
I think you should get signed, bro. The fact that he dropped the first round and won 2 and 3 against an opponent that would then fought in a bunch of different organizations and shit like that. Granted, he might not be ready for that level, but you got to at least give him the opportunity to make a name for himself at that level.
He's that, but for real.
He fights somebody with a shitty chin, he's fucking them up in the
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can package him real quick, throw him in a couple of fights. You throw him in a fight at the end of the year. You throw him in a draw in the beginning of the year. Boom, highlight, take package, put together right there. Like,
get him with a team though. Like if he goes with Usman or a good camp, telling you.
Out there,
he's with a team. You ain't looking like that just doing push-ups and sit-ups.
No, I know that, but I'm saying like the right camp. Like
give him actual training partners there who I can actually push.
I know you need money. Obviously.
Dude, it looks like he has the ability to be a great grappler, but he has no idea what the fuck he's doing.
He don't know.
He had that on.
But he said, "This isn't even me, bro." What the fuck
it was a bad angle, and he didn't even have the hook in all the way either.
Nope.
But man, at least he tried.
Justin Villegas. I mean, dude, that fight could have went either way. If you would have told me anybody would have won that fight, I wouldn't have been shocked. Other kid looked like he was trying to fight to win the fight. The other,
I don't think it was bad judgment.
The real winner of the fight was trying to finish the fight, while I think the other person won. He was also fighting to win a decision. We ain't here to be fighting to the decision. This is Dana White Contender Series. And we're rolling on to another fight with a returning fighter. And this one hit hard for me last year, man. At the time, I had just moved down to West Virginia. I was juggling in between little side jobs and gigs and shit like that. He was really trying to get it out Virginia. The mud. Trying to get it out the mud. I had
my name's Billy Joe.
2 to 3 days, and when the first fights that came up, we got the call, yada yada yada. I'm talking to the bull. He's telling me all this shit about Bajori, and I'm like, all right, bet. As soon as I share the book, we betting it.
We say, Bo, my name's Billy. What's your name?
Right. The fucking day.
He's got at the Joe
house in the morning. I'm literally like trying to find the right debit card jaunt for FanDuel and shit. And we're trying to do this back and forth. And then next thing you know, we get to
Big Soul, bro.
My bad. I got other shit going on. I
can't even follow his rambles.
No, I was just saying, basically, I bet on the dude, lost me that money. They didn't tell me that the dude was sick. I was pissed the fuck off. I'll never forget it. This is all redemption, trying to get the money back. Even if he wins this fight, I would still probably be just even on his fights after last year. So I'm back on the well, back to the window. Bajori to win in the under 2.5 for me here. I don't mind a knockout prop, but it just made no sense. Why is the money line under 2.5 better odds than the knockout prop? If this fight goes past 2.5 rounds, I don't think that's a good sign for Bajori. Anybody else that's on this bad boy minus 1100?
I wake him up.
Open up at minus 380 and it's gone up to minus 1100.
Oh shit! What's fight got dropped?
Your story from not having a debit card or something. I was just trying to.
Bro, as soon as you heard him say, "Oh, this shit hit home," I already knew it was going to be a long ass story.
I was trying to explain the story, and then some other shit was going on in the room. My bad.
Man, I got Donald Trump to win president minus 130.
Bro.
Hey, that shit moved up to plus 110 mils. I got that shit like 2 weeks ago. I moved to plus 110. I was like, I parlayed it.
Shout out to TC with the dono. He said the cold streak is over, boys. Smash that like. Let's go.
Did anybody know what Dana just said about why that fight got canceled? Because I was the only one.
The dog withdrew. I didn't hear the reason.
Hold on, who? What fight?
Ottoni.
There's one about to come up.
The Steele and
Oh,
Yeah.
Ottoni or whatever.
Yo.
the only fight I had a bet on.
Ottoni.
Who'd you have?
Yeah,
Steele?
but my thing is this though,
Damn.
bro. What are they about to do with my bet? Like that just gets voided.
No, I
right?
get it back. Yeah, I get it back. Fuck. Still, I was gonna cash that. Who?
I had Steele.
Oh,
I
the
had
dude.
Ottoni.
I had still. Yeah, I had over 1.5 with him to win at plus 120, bro.
Bro, to be honest with you, bro, that'd probably be the last time I bet on Ottoni. That's the third time I've bet on him in like PFL or UFC, and the nigga didn't pull it out like the day before. Like, I'm off him for a little bit now.
Oh, dude, is this Yousri Belgaroui about to fucking fight in Contender Series again?
Damn.
Yousri.
Oh, whatever, man.
Wow.
The line movement tells you everything you need to know about the opponent switch, I feel like.
Trying to see what I'll place a bet on for this fight.
Taiga Iwasaki.
He really?
Swoosh. Whoosh.
So nobody else has any thoughts or opinions about the fight, and you guys wait, time out. Y'all niggas about to comment about me talking too long. I get done talking and nobody else has made a comment.
I'm sorry, dude. I see traditional martial arts. I
got an excuse now. I got an excuse now because the vibe for me went down because this fight got canceled.
I just forgot that we were even doing like a live stream. I thought this was like the Billy one-on-one Telegram podcast or some shit. Like, so I just forgot that.
You the only one with the telly.
I guess this is kind of Billy's baby.
This fight wasn't supposed to happen, man. Both these dudes had different opponents. None of these dudes were supposed to be fighting. All of them that got different opponents got off the card. One dude had 2 different opponents. They got him a new opponent, and then that dude got canceled. Now they called Yousri back up here, man. So to be honest, it's just something that they needed to put on this card. And shit, like a dude that size, a big of a price tag that he is, minus 1,000. If y'all ain't learned y'all lesson, you might learn it this week, man. Never bet a minus 1,000 on a Dana White Contender Series.
It's okay in UFC though.
Yeah,
minus 2,300. 2,300.
One question though that I have.
We go with the dog here.
Minus
You know what it
2,300.
takes to parlay 2,300? It takes big brass balls.
We go with that.
It moves up like 2 cents, but hey, cash it. Fuck it.
7, you know, it went from minus 105 to like plus 106. So, you know, it's all good. Plus money boys. That's the new slogan. Plus money boys.
No, for real though, that's true because Dana White Contender Series, like, it's not the same. Like, it's not the same amount of money to move in line. That should be moving like crazy.
Oh yeah, he fucking fought.
In round 1.
He fought Tulio. I remember this now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Yousri Belgaroui.
Or I just eat the juice and I may play his knockout.
Damn,
minus
man.
25.
I seen his fight. I think he fought, I forgot where he fought, but he fought somewhere after this. And I think I seen that fight. I think it was on some, like, I don't know, man, some other promotion I'll be watching with them dudes and shit. But I think, and I don't know if I could be wrong, but I don't even think I was impressed.
Bro, are you fucking... So Ottoni withdrew, and then came back and said, I'm not going to fucking fight again.
Mm-hmm.
How you do that? That's never happened. He said,
what?
I can't fight. Then he goes back and says, I can't fight. And then he said, I can't fight.
I don't know.
It's something on the Nolan King put it on Twitter. He told Dana White.
So he
So,
loves
you know,
me.
Dana's like,
he loves me.
Dana's like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Bro, that's worse than old boy quitting in the stool.
Dude, what is that?
That's worse than old boy quitting on the stool, man. That's crazy.
How you cancel 2 times?
That is fucking Bush League, dude. That is shenanigans.
You only
Hey, Billy,
get
we got on this, Billy. Like I said, I'm contemplating if I'm going to just do the knockout.
Oh,
This is minus 25, or I might bet the favorite in round 1 plus 170.
See, I did him to win in under 2.5 just by the off chance, like, random shit could just happen. Like if any method of victory would not shock me. Like Bajori.
Yeah, but you still need him to get the finish though.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't.
Oh, you mean submission or KO?
Like I just don't think the knockout prop is higher. Like minus 175. Him to win in under 2.5 is minus 150. Him to win inside the distance is minus 750. how is that the implied probability is not evening itself out? If it's inside the distance prop 750 and the knockout props minus 175,
yeah.
him to win in under 2.5 should be minus 200.
Shout out to Mike Beast Boy Davis.
All you're doing is you're basically paying for not paying for the 2.5 minutes in the third round.
Yeah, but you're also paying for another method of victory. I feel like it should be minus 700, and it was only minus 150, and that was at Bet365. You know how Bet365 is. If you manually put in the same game parlays, you could really fuck up their lines.
That's
you
true.
You can play a money line and an over 1.5. The shit be higher than the person's decision prop, and you're like, all right,
I did that with I did it with Jake Paul. Easy.
Bro, it happens all the time, bro. It happens all the time on that sports book. You manually put the shit in yourself, and it's better odds.
I did it with Jake Paul. I did it with
by knockout. When I was typing it up, him by knockout was plus 230, but him in under 2.5 was like plus 265. Yeah. It was like,
but that's the only website you can really do it on, though.
Yeah, DraftKings you can do same game parlays like that on.
Yeah, but not like Bet365 because you could do every alternate.
Anything,
any of them. I did with Terrence Crawford in his last fight. That shit was easy money. But like FanDuel and those other shit, like websites you can't
cancel. Ottoni pulled out. Billy, do I bet MLB?
Like
Siri Harsha, I do bet MLB, but it's very sparingly. I probably bet maybe 3 MLB games a week, and they're usually 70 to 80% of them are from Sharpie, of like Sharpie saying I like this pitcher, yada yada yada, and I end up betting on the team or tailing Sharpie's exact bet. He doesn't do videos on the channel anymore, but he's a great capper. Puts a lot of time and energy into MLB baseball, so I usually trust a lot of his bets. But that's not saying I can't. I can read a fucking market on anything and come up with a good bet. It's just, is my ROI throughout a whole entire season going to be that high on it? That's why I don't really fuck with MLB like that. The fuck am I about to do all these hours of research for just to be barely getting a unit or going above even? Like that's MLB baseball for you.
Is that the real Mike Davis in the chat right there?
Nah.
That's what I thought. Shit.
You never, dude, because you might be.
Shit.
Well, if it is the real Mike Davis is one of my favorite fighters. And
if that's the real Beast Boy, shout out to you, dude. Appreciate you coming through.
Shout out to Mike Davis.
Yes, sir. Let's fucking go, dude.
Let's send him the link then, man.
Yo, Mike Davis, hop on with us, bro.
I need to ask him, man, because man, he's been.
I'm a huge fan of
this after performance.
Like huge.
If it's him for real, bro, his jiu-jitsu and grappling look crazy in his last fight. Like
that's what I'm saying, bro.
It was
insane. Look like Isaac Targaryen a little bit, like, you know what I mean?
Nah, he got some brother to him, man. They ain't pulled him over, Bills, and saying
Yousri is fucking
they pulled him over. They're gonna say black African American male. That's what they're gonna say.
Yousri Belgaroui looking like
drop that link, Billy.
Gigantic person in there, taking the center of the octagon, pumping the jab.
They all know soon. Hell yeah, bro. You on some crazy shit. You about a fight away or two from like mainstream media of like, oh my god, Mike Davis. Like, but
Iwasaki throws a roundhouse.
You know what's up.
Yousri pumps a jab.
Now this motherfucker out, man. Come on. I need this money back from last year, bro. I got slammed.
Iwasaki looking to counter Yousri pumping
It
the jab.
sucks that the only fight I had bet on got canceled, and now I'm like, I'm trying to control myself not to have it, but
don't do it.
Limbo.
Anytime that shit happens,
betting limbo.
I lose.
MMA, it never works out, bro.
Nope.
Well, there's really nothing to bet on except for like
Heavy low kick by Yousri. Answer by Iwasaki. Right hand by Yousri. Iwasaki looks to press forward. Close the distance.
That clinch exchange, boy. You better back up.
Another heavy low kick. Straight right by Yousri, pumps a jab as well.
Actually,
sorry.
A long-term mental note on Bajori, he's more of a volume puncher than like knock somebody out first punch type guy.
That's why I said I can see us getting to the third round.
Iwasaki clinches up. Nice knee to the body from Yousri Belgaroui. And
I
another stiff
would
jab,
in a
man.
normal situation, but not after the bullshit he pulled off last year.
And a front kick.
He got Lyme disease and shit like that and try to pull out the fight. Like
Yousri gonna knock this dude out.
You know how kickboxers are. the shit looks like a decision, and then somebody just can die.
Musasa got some nice
Yeah.
work. You see the way he's moving around though?
I
He's
like his
bouncing
footwork.
light on his feet.
Right.
His
He's
cage work
eating
on
that
film
jab, though,
was
man.
great. His cage clinch work on film like this that I watched was great. It's just how does that translate to a 6'5" fucking glory kick?
The jab is already a problem for him. He's going to have to adjust to it. Lands a nice elbow there. Does Iwasaki, and they're off the fence.
The way he touched his eye, that must have hurt him. He tried to see if he was bleeding.
Nice front kick from Belgaroui. Nice jab from Yousri. Iwasaki tries the left hook. Heavy jab answered by Belgaroui.
Oh, nice one too.
Didn't like that. He came across.
Blocks the high kick and lands a heavy low kick of his own.
Ooh, you see that leg?
That front leg is
That's
getting
what you
chewed up,
said.
man. The jab and the lead leg. The jab and that
He
low
has
kick
got
from Yousri, man.
But it's yeah.
That was good.
Nice
Bill.
jab from Yousri. And that front kick is really landing. So is the jab, too, man. Front kick, low kick, and low kick are all landing for Yousri.
This shit all looks cool, but this dude's on short notice. You better be finishing this dude. You should not be fighting dudes the fucking decisions on short notice.
I think once he starts dropping the right hand, he's going to start hurting
Oh,
this
yeah.
dude.
He's bitching.
Poked in the eye.
Poke in the eye.
He started bitching. He said, "Nah, I'm taking this time out. This might be the only one I'm getting." Oh man.
Everybody was dropping around 11 p.m. tonight, y'all.
Yeah, he got.
He said.
Yeah, we got the Locker Room podcast popping off. UFC Noche, and if you don't know, now you know. This is the fight of the year. My boy Sugar Sean O'Malley. They used to say bantamweights.
Oh, front kick. Sorry.
Oh,
Front kick drops Yousri Belgaroui.
Are you sure this dude's a minus 1,000?
He Spartan kicked him. Two nice knees to the body from Yousri.
Bro,
And we got
And
another
another.
special guest, the motherfucking GOAT, man. And the reason why I call him a GOAT, I've been a fan of his for fucking years, man.
Yeah,
Years
hold
on
again.
top of years, along with the rest of my colleagues on the panel. A future, I would say a future contender in the division, man. Next man up, Mike Davis.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
snap. Yo, what's up?
Mike Davis in the building.
What up, Mike? How you feeling? How you doing tonight this evening?
I'm feeling good. Feeling good.
For a second, I thought it was like somebody trolling in the chat because, like, you know,
No.
people always use like former UFC fighters or current UFC fighters as their icons. But dope, man. I didn't know you were a fan of the channel, man. We're just as probably bigger fans of your fighting, man.
I'm browsing through YouTube. You guys are popping up. I love to give support to all the people out there, especially MMA fans. So why not? And then you guys offered me to jump on, so I can jump on.
Hell yeah, man. I don't want to throw you on the spot, but to break the ice a little bit. Big fight this weekend. Everybody knows in the MMA space, Sean O'Malley, Merab Davashvili. We just saw Merab Davashvili's teammate just drop a decision there. That was honestly one that came down to volume versus damage type of question, the age-old question that we've been having. Thoughts and opinions on the main event this weekend? I hate to throw you on the spot first.
No, you're good. Man, so I like Merab, but I think every fight he gets touched, his chin he's a little chinny, and Sean O'Malley's good at finding the chin. So I feel like that's gonna be pretty bad for Merab.
How do you think the grappling exchanges will go? Because what I was saying to the boys were a little bit was with Merab, he doesn't really like cross his legs Dagestanian style or attack the back for like a choke immediately. He's more looking to get like control. Do you think O'Malley's going to be able to get back up? Because teammate Aljo was able to get him down, but it was kind of hard to really gauge. Like we only saw one takedown in that fight.
I feel like people are doubt
Underestimating
O'Malley's grappling. Underestimating O'Malley's grappling.
For
He's pretty
sure.
good. He's pretty good. I think in any kind of grappling exchange, he'll be able to get up.
Yeah, I see Big Show's
Me
comment.
personally, I would root for O'Malley in maybe not the first or second, maybe the third round. He'll start tagging him up a little bit. Fourth round, fourth round, get him out of there.
I'm nervous because there's an argument to be made if the shit goes to the decision and it says UFC Noche. This is a huge pay-per-view. Maybe they go with the damage over the control. Like, I mean, can you deny Merab? Because Merab, after 25 minutes, his stats are just ridiculous. Of like, he could be a grappler or a striker, it doesn't matter. It's one of those type of ones where I think the grappling, I don't know, man. It's a hard one to call, but it's definitely the fight that I'm most excited for this weekend.
Definitely, for sure. But hey, Mike, I know you watching Contender series right now. You got any guys that you
I
know?
was watching the Contender series. I only watched like one fight prior to Kody. Kody's the only person I know on here. So I went to right as I signed in.
That was the guy. No, that was the guy I was rooting for too, and they obviously canceled it.
Kody helped me get ready for my Nathan fight. I went out to Vegas.
That's why the grappler.
I told you, bro. He's a grappler too. I was gonna make that bang. Damn it.
I had no intentions of grappling Nathan. It just happened that way. It crumbled under my first punch and ended up on the floor for the whole fight. And then the second round came and he crumbled under another punch and it just ended up on the floor again. I was like, all right, man, this is one where you're going to be. It's fine.
All right, you want to play that game? We can do this too. You want to see that guy?
I know the boys. We were on stream. We're like, man, we knew you had jiu-jitsu and you're grappling, but man, you showed levels, bro.
I didn't think it was on that level, bro. As soon as you got towards the back, the fight was over.
It was a wrap.
I thought I'd finish him in the first for my grappling, but he had life or death grip on my wrists. Oh my! I've never felt someone so like shaking. He's gripping me so hard.
He was scared, bro. He was scared. He knew what was about to happen next.
Yeah, nobody likes getting.
Hey, listen, what's going on in this fight? Is he giving?
I'm sorry, I just want to cut anybody off, man. I got Mike Beast Boy Davis on stream.
Go ahead.
So I'll tell you what, Belgaroui was really getting to work at the end of that first round, but Iwasaka's trying to clinch him up here.
This is what I was concerned about on the film, bro.
Went for the hip toss there, shucks him off though.
Mills, what you say earlier? Don't parlay minus the thousands on Contender series.
I like where to start.
Musasa tries with a high kick, left hook, misses. Ooh, tries with a jab there. Yousri answers with a jab. They meet in the center of the octagon here. Nice jab. Yousri's been landing that jab all fucking night. Pumps it again.
And then watch this. So Belgaroui, I'm pretty sure he lost as a Contender series.
He did.
He said he had Lyme disease, bro.
Now he's coming back on as a bigger favorite, and it's just like,
he said he had Lyme disease.
He was sick.
He said he asked the promotion to withdraw the fight. That you could potentially risk an opportunity, a big opportunity. You should take the fight if the doctors are saying that you can fight. And he said, "Fuck it, I'll fight."
For this fight.
Ooh, nice heavy knee to the body from Yousri. Iwasaki did not like that.
But Jory's last year on the Contender series around this time, he fought.
Heavy elbow over the top from Yousri.
I think I'm on my fourth case of Lyme disease, so it's not.
Oh, you're fourth?
Damn.
Yeah, bro. I used to be in the woods a lot. A lot.
How much does that affect your card?
It's probably one of the reasons why I get hurt quite often. I have weak joints. It's always my joints.
That makes a lot of sense. See, I didn't know that.
Nobody does. Nobody knows the background stuff. I try to keep it, I just go through my own stuff and try to stay in there.
Another solid right hand from Yousri.
Freak accident for the Judover fight was,
we were looking.
It is so gut wrenching.
That was the that you needed, I think, to get you, to get everybody.
Top 15.
Regardless
of what happens, I'm top 15 my next fight. I win my next fight, I'm top 15.
Oh, for sure.
As soon as you hit top 15, that's when you boom top 10, then boom, it's just skyrockets.
But you did though. We got it. While we got him here, it's only right. He did have one of the best fights on the Contender series, and that was with Sadiq Yousri. Can you talk a little bit about like how that was on the Contender series, and then after that going to the regional scene, getting 2 fights, and then getting that short call to the UFC to fight Gilbert Burns?
So it was weird because when I fought Sadiq, I was training with a boxing coach. He has no jiu-jitsu, no wrestling knowledge. He's just straight boxing coach, comes from boxing, knows boxing. So when I took that fight, in my head, box this kid. And that's what I did for most of my career. I'm a big boxer, so most of my career was just me punching people. So I get to Sadiq and I start boxing. I'm winning the punching exchanges, but then the leg kicks started coming in. I was like, what is happening? Like I've never been leg kicked before. I was like, what is this? Like, what is happening? It's over and over, and I was like, okay, checking. Didn't even know how to properly check a leg kick at the time, so it just slowed me down a lot with my boxing. And then after that fight, I didn't go my way. Dana White said we want to sign them both. We can't. Sean Shelby said that they can't sign off a loss, so I had to go out and get a win. Where I fought for Island Fights, I have my belt. One of these, that one. I have my belt here. I won a professional 155 for Island Fights. Then I was waiting for the call, and they wanted me to fight again. So I took a 145 main event on Island Fights again, not for a belt, but I beat that kid, broke that kid's arm with a Kimura. My first submission ever. I'm 7-1. They call me 3 weeks later. I fight Gilbert Burns.
That Kimura, talk about that Kimura you pulled off, man, because a lot of people aren't able to pull off a submission like that. So how were you able to pull off that Kimura?
When I took him down, he threw a spinning back kick to my body. And when I took him down off of the spinning back kick, he went to turtle. Initially, I wanted the Peruvian necktie. I missed it. It ended up with a reverse triangle. When I had the reverse triangle, he went to push his arm away, and I gave me his arm. So I had both a reverse triangle and a Kimura at the same time.
And when you say that spinning heel kick, because the co-main event, we got Valentina Shevchenko taking on Alexa Grasso. That's how she won off of, getting her back taken off of a spinning heel kick. Do you think we're going to see that happen in the co-main event?
Spinning back kicks?
Spinning back kicks and back takes.
I hope so. That's so exciting to see. It was something I plan on doing my last fight for my next fight. It was against Dober. But I planned on showing out my skill set instead of just being this really technical boxer. I want it to be more of a full rounded MMA fighter. Here's the spinning heel kicks, the boxing, the wrestling, submission attempts, let them up, box them, kicks here, there, everywhere. I wanted to show my full beast boy, attributes.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
I know you said you're big boxer and things like that. So we do boxing in this podcast too. So you got Canelo coming up or Berlanga. Any thoughts on that fight or
I'm a Canelo fan.
The undercard?
I'm a Canelo fan, but I don't watch boxing. I don't watch boxing at all.
Okay.
But I do like watching Canelo fight, and I like watching. Oh my god! See, I don't even know the names. He's the little dude who switches stances all the time. Super
in a
fluid.
way, Japanese. Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Lomachenko, yeah, he's definitely.
Oh my god, these fighters are crazy. I love it.
Yeah, he's got a lot.
The movement, and the skill set with power attached is next level.
For sure.
So, Mike, I have a question for you, Joey T here. Do you have a dream matchup in the UFC that you want?
Not really.
No.
I've always said I take as what's given to me. So whenever a name is presented on my table, it's pretty much a yes. I've never said no to a fight. We take it, we show up, we do our thing. If I were to pick one person that I would want to fight in the UFC, I don't know. I want to derail somebody, so let's Patty.
Because I want to see you brawl.
And that's not me. That's not me calling him out. Look, we've done this 1,000 times. Everyone keeps misconstruing my words and saying Mike's calling out Patty all the time. It's no, I'm not calling him out. I'm just saying he is the fight that makes sense right now for me. So why not? I'm not calling you out. It's just eventually we're both going to be in a spot where you have to. You can't say no.
The UFC might not want that. They don't want to get ran through real quick. They're gonna be like,
they want Patty fighting people he can win. And
he don't want that.
Patty has a country behind his back. When he got into the UFC, he had millions of followers. Now he
has the new BBC show with him and Molly in England. That's one of the biggest reality TV shows out in England right now.
That's insane. There's no way Dana White's going to make him lose. He's going to lose that popularity. He's going to lose the UFC money. Just like Conor McGregor. They were never going to make him lose.
You know what's crazy though? Those type of guys are so popular. Even if they lose, they still got Now,
Yeah, but you gotta get the
you know.
highlight package though, Danny.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about that highlight package. Once
I
you
still-
get the highlight package, you can take a couple losses. We
I-
run out the highlight package.
Yeah, I mean, but I think Patty still will have a lot
Man,
of
Johnny
popularity.
Walker's highlight package still makes you think that he's good to this day.
That's totally
Yeah.
different, right? I always say that you cannot fix a
you
chin,
watch his
bro.
highlight package, you're like, yo, this dude's great. Then you see him fight, you're like,
What's
all
going on
right,
in
Johnny
this
Walker.
fight?
Oh, that last knee to the body really hurt Iwasaki. That was another switch, jumping
Oh,
swing to the body.
Trey
Right, and then a left, and a left, and a right. Then from
He's running, he's on stage.
Yousri Belgaroui, this could be the beginning of the end, boys. Iwasaki has looked worse for wear.
If you were
It's looking
that,
worse by the
How do
second.
you make it
Oh.
over 2.5?
Right to the body from Yousri.
Damn,
He's hurt to the
Billy.
body, boys, and he goes down. This is it. Yousri Belgaroui by TKO.
Let's go.
Missed to under 2.5.
Bro, by a couple seconds, baby. Shit.
He just
That's
kept
what
was
running.
it? Under 2.5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2.5 and down the lane.
At that point in the stage, if he didn't get the finish, Dana White would be like,
He was not about to get signed if he
He
didn't.
got there was 3 seconds left at the end of the second round. He got a fucking point taken. So he was like kind of like
Yeah.
in desperation mode almost.
That's why he was fighting like that.
I should have just stuck to the KO prop. Shit.
I should have just stuck to the
Trey
KO.
Waters
prop.
won.
It was just 175. It's just like, bro, 175 for a
Yeah.
KO prop, man. That
Yeah.
shit better come under 2.5. You might not be getting the contract, bro. Like,
He kept going to the breadbasket on Iwasaki and really
so
started hurting him
all
bad.
right. So I'm glad this fight's over because I wanted to bring this up in my research for Ottoni. I was trying to figure out why he was gone for so long. Did you know that he was a professional pillow fighter?
Yes.
That's
That's
what he
What?
was doing in his
Yeah.
time off.
Yeah, what
There's
this
a
dude
Professional pillow fighter league, and he was like
what's
one
his
of
name?
like the main fighters for it. It was like one of the most astonishing stories I've ever read in my life. That like pro. I guess they call anything pro. People swinging pillows for money, I should say.
Damn.
It's wild.
that's crazy.
It made me want to cash out the bet, so I'm kind of glad that it avoided because it was something that like I found out after.
I ain't gonna lie. I found that out, and I immediately looked into Steele. I'm like,
No, like I said, final man when he was 5-0, he took another fight in another promotion. Was like, nah, man, I want to get some more experience, and came back the best that he ever did in that fight. He got clean boxing, could mix in the takedowns. Hey, Mike, let me ask you a question, man. I just hit you up on Instagram. If you can, check it out when you can, so we can do something on the mic. But if you could change one rule in MMA, what would it be and why?
Ooh, change one rule in MMA. I would actually like knees on the ground.
ooh,
Damn.
I think having knees on the ground would be kind of 1FC still does it. So I don't know. It's interesting. I have a very good ground and pound game, and I feel if you add knees to the face, I would already fight.
Okay.
Aljamain would never be champ.
We're getting true, yeah. We're getting the 12-6 elbows, and then we're changing the rule for a ground.
The pause, yeah, right. It's got to
But
be
you have
knee,
to actually be on the ground, pretty much. Yeah,
Right.
full knee to the ground.
at least.
Yeah, at a minimum, yeah.
Well,
I think-
what about this one rule? What about this? What about if a fighter turns down a fight, it has to be known public and a public announcement?
Most of the time it is. It not every single time, but I do see often fighters not announcing, but other people announcing that this guy rejected this fight, this guy rejected that fight. It's often public. You know what I would like? I mean, because I say yes to every fight, no matter who it is, I think it's been brought up in a podcast before. If we make weight, show up, do all the UFC, requirements, but we don't know who we're fighting until we're in the cage.
That's dope.
That would be dope.
That
would
Tournament
be-
style, I would say
Wow.
the
Hold on.
You walk out. All right, whoever's first, you walk out. You have your song. You're in the cage, and then all of a sudden, your opponent walks out, and that's when you find out who you're fighting.
The only
Man,
bad
that's
thing, though,
wild.
guys, we can't bet.
Yeah, we can't bet for shit.
No, that would make the betting lit, bro.
They drop the lines like seconds before the
We're
fight.
betting to watch some of them fights, man.
We going to live bet? That would be nuts.
So what if they revealed the list of fighters that are fighting on the card? That way, you know the names of who, and you can bet on.
That would make
on
it
the
even funner. That would make
It
it
would
even
make it
funner.
funner,
knowing the
but I
You can bet on a name, but you can't bet on who they're fighting against.
And then you find out, and you're like, shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
It'll be like
dude,
the
I got
Royal
the
Rumble.
fucking-
It'll
I
be
got
like the
that's
Royal
up- that's
Rumble.
up to-
God, that can't grapple. Fuck.
That'll leave it up to the fighters themselves to prepare themselves as best as possible and
Yeah.
fight as best as possible. 'Cause they
So-
don't know who
But
it
then
is.
people like him.
I got not the same thing, but there's a lot of like things going out there like tournaments and things like that. Now the boxing doing 5v5, my company against your
That's
best
awesome.
companies. I would like to see that MMA. How about you? Something like a tournament, to see
Tournament
who's the,
style?
who's the best in the division, things like that, something like that. What do you think about that idea?
I feel like that's taxing on a body to have someone fight multiple times.
It is.
Because after one fight, I'm
That's true.
beat for a bit. Sometimes it depends on like the Mason Jones fight. I was like, yo, leave me alone. So let me eat.
That was a banger. Poor Mason got cut from the UFC after that one.
No,
I thought he got cut
not
after
to resign. He actually chose not to resign.
Ooh.
So he
And
chose
he-
to go back.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know
he
that.
chose. And then he's on, I think, a 4-fight win streak right now.
He is.
Yeah, I just
noticed.
bet on him not too long ago. The chat's been asking for it. We got to get to the main event here for the Dana White Contender Series, and we'll get back to a little bit of some side conversation. But main event though, Navarro Stirling versus Phillip Latu, and you talk about one-way traffic at the betting window for this line. This line originally opened up at minus 215, 235 in some places domestically, and once everybody found out he was from City Kickboxing, that line went ape shit, man. I'm talking about minus 300 this morning. By the time that I ate something this afternoon, it was like minus 315. By the time that we got done recording the Locker Room podcast that premieres at 11 o'clock at the top of the hour, he was minus fucking 375. And then it started going down to 370 a little bit. And this is just one of those ones, bro. I feel like we're paying way too steep of a price tag for a City Kickboxing fighter. Like, I feel like if both fighters are kickboxers, Latu has a K1 kickboxing resume. Granted, Stirling's more athletically gifted, but like in a kickboxing punchy kicky fight, I mean, fuck, dude. I don't know, man.
I was
I
gonna
didn't-
say who's weak because I ain't paying for that. I ain't paying for that.
I
price.
just don't want to pay for Stirling at that
So look,
price.
let's not do that. We got a UFC fighter on. Let's give him the prediction that we think's gonna win the fight. Then we already know what we got for this one. So let's just go ahead and who you think's gonna win the fight on the prediction type.
Well, Navarro Stirling is the City Kickboxer, and then the other dude, Phillip Latu, he had a full entire camp for this fight. Stirling is taking this fight on short notice, flying from Australia, while Latu had the full camp. Would that sway your opinion? Do you think it's a Dana White Contender Series? Like, I feel like the rate of fighters on short notice is terrible in the Dana White Contender Series. And then you're paying minus 370 at it. The dude only has 4 pro fights. You look at his pro fights.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, he ain't fighting nobody in hexagon. He's never been grappled. He's never been through the ringer. A lot of the fights that he has on his record, bro, his last 2 fights that he fought this year, dude was 8-8, 8-9. Both of these fighters didn't have wins in like the last 3 years. Like, those are all that is a set up ass fight. There's set up fights, and then there's like, damn, bro, remember I was shitting on the Venezuela girl last week. I was like, how are you even a pro fighter if you haven't had a
And
fight?
she pulls off one of the biggest, biggest upset in Contender Series.
Bro. I'm chilling. What the fuck do I know? I'm not a matchmaker. I'm a sports better. So let me chill out on trying to think I'm a matchmaker and think I'm smarter than that.
Oh, Billy Shelby.
Yeah, Billy Shelby over here thinking that so and so they're
Real quick,
they shouldn't be in the spot.
anybody got bets for this fight? For the chat. I got nothing. I'm passing.
I like the dog.
Just to get out the way, because I know Billy got a lot to say. So.
Well, you guys aren't saying anything about
Well,
it.
I mean,
Just ask everybody on the panel, like, what do you guys got?
you don't let nobody talk.
You got your bets, and it was like an open-ended question, and nobody took it. So
I got nothing here. Musasa was my only bet, and that came through, so I'm good, man. I'm just gonna call this one.
Hey, Mike, people in the chat are asking for your link for your channel. If you have one, drop the link in the chat.
My YouTube, I don't use. I gotta start using my YouTube, but I don't. I'm mostly on Kick.
Kick.
Yeah, I use Kick a lot. Oh, here it comes.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's been coming up, Mo.
Kick
More,
is
like-
definitely coming up. We've been
Gang on
talking
it or
about
or what?
Kick and Twitch have definitely been on the radar of like big streaming platforms in the upcoming years.
They partner with the UFC. They're ran by Stake. Stake is partnered with the UFC,
okay.
so
Yeah.
That makes
it's a lot of
sense.
publicity for UFC fighters, but I don't see why they don't swap over. YouTube is clearly the money place.
Oh,
I'm not
facts.
really interested in streaming for money. I make a good living doing what I do, so I like talking to people. I like joining podcasts all the time. Just randomness. So chatting is what's fun to me.
I like the
And-
personality.
Yeah.
Like it's hard. Like it's hard to really gauge of like you know, like the real fighter when a fighter just got done fighting a fight for 15 minutes. Like the person's
Oh
tired.
no, we're mean as shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
in, like your real like
Dude, the
personality.
adrenaline.
I'm just so annoyed, especially right after a fight. Maybe not right after, but if you catch us eating or when we're done with medicals after the fight,
Yeah.
that's when we're mad because we just had to wait. We have to wait so long and go through so much stuff. And we're finally done. We get to eat and stuff. And then that's when people try to bother us. That's when we get mad.
Right.
So when do they fit in the media? Before or like after you guys eat, or is it just like
Media?
sometimes eating at the media to like while they're asking you questions?
No, they're asking questions about the fight is like directly after. You walk out of the cage, they walk you back. Immediately they're like, all right, pick one article of clothing to give back. So it's something you wore out on your walkout. I always pick my jersey, something like that. You sign it, give it to the UFC. Then they walk you over to the medical team. They say, what hurts? Does anything hurt? They check your body. They go through. If something hurts, they say, okay, well, we'll give you this. You get like a 30-day suspension. You need to get checked out here, this, that, and this. After that, they walk you to maybe like 4 or 5 interviews, 4 or 5 10-minute interviews each. Then you do where they're sitting on the table with the mic, that
Yeah.
post-fight interview.
Yeah.
That's a big one. That takes like 20 minutes. Then after that, they force you to leave the event. You're not allowed to stay. Yeah, you can't stay at the UFC event.
Watch the
Like
fight.
Johnny Walker.
Yeah, Johnny Walker, Rojas tried to stay his last one. You can't. So they force you to get on the bus. They bring you back to the hotel, and once you get back to the hotel, you're pretty much free. And that's when we're like, we go down to the bar, we go try to get some food, and people are just like, yo, nice fight, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And we're like, bro.
After you went through like a 2-hour process
Yeah.
after a fight, people don't think about the
Get
little
out
things
of
like
my
that, man.
face.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
the craziest thing because I've been to other events and they don't do that with their fighters. Bellator, PFL, LFA. Like after you fight, you see that fighter in the crowd, with his phone.
Yeah, they don't. They do not.
Yeah, chilling.
Everything. Like, people coming up to him,
No.
shaking his
Right.
hand.
Dude, I had
My
when
Tom-
I
my
went to
Thomas
the
Gifford
PFL.
fight- My Thomas Gifford fight, I had tickets to the UFC because I wasn't supposed to fight, but it was in Tampa, so I got tickets, and then I took that short notice fight. So after the fight, I went up to the front gate, and I was like, "Hey, I have tickets." He's like, "You are a fighter. You cannot come in." What do you mean?
Oh, wow.
I bought tickets. Like, let me in.
That's fucking
That's
Yeah.
wild, bro.
See, it's the opposite of what people think. Like people assume you guys could get all the treatment, whatever. It's the opposite. They're like, hold
Nah.
on, like, no, you can't get in here. And we're like, what?
Yeah, I've been in plenty of Cage Warrior fights, man. And after you're on the card, man, they let people walk around.
Yeah.
They don't give a shit.
They don't care. Like, I just came back from the PFO in Fort Lauderdale. Like Mills was saying, they're just out and about taking photos. If you want to get some food, they're just chilling right after the fights.
A lot of money's coming in on Navarro Sterling's knockout prop. It just dropped 40 cents market wide domestically. I think somebody knows something.
Yeah, I got plus 100 on it.
Kickboxing prodigy, so like that's the thing, and he's getting this opportunity again on kind of like not a lot of fights, so it's going off of just that legacy that they got over there. So he should be able to look like the goods in this spot.
Yeah, I played his
Mills,
knockout plus
would
1.
you take the knockout prop over just the money line? Because I'm not trying to be betting no minus 400.
It's the last fight of the night. You know what I mean? In the kickboxing, like I said, it is top tier, and if he's gonna win, it's probably that way. So
I just don't. To be honest with you, bro, this might be like I hate when my like subconscious does this sometimes. Sometimes when I bet on a fighter from a certain camp and it's not like the star stud and it's like the ancillary like people of the camp, and you start seeing how like the camp treats like the people that aren't at the top, it just kind of makes you like throws you off a little bit. Where like if you're not like all of the guys that's in,
but
the
that's
UFC,
different for city kickboxing because they don't got a lot of guys over there. So the guy on the bottom of the list is right there with Volk, right there with everybody, right there with training. That's difference.
Why all the wrestling sucks, right?
Yeah, that is, stuff like that. And, those bigger camps, you're probably not going to, if you're on that bottom of that totem pole, just maybe the 23rd UFC fighter in there. Yeah, you're probably not going to be in the circles with everybody in those, in those training chronos. But at that gym, I think they're good.
Even though it's a striker versus striker matchup, that could just benefit him here because, like, we watched the last city kickboxing kid fight a couple of weeks ago in the Contender series against Torres Finney, and that kid looked like he never felt a last double leg in his life. Like, Torres Finney was breathing, like, mouth to the fucking canvas tired, and he was just shooting blast double, single double, any type of takedown, and then he started chucking them off in the second and third round, but, like, whatever they're training is just not – it's not clicking when it comes to the States. Like, it looks cool in Australia, but once it comes to the States and it's like a person with American like background of like wrestling, it just gets exposed so easily.
Yeah. Phillip Latu coming from my backyard out here in Los Angeles, and I should show you something because I don't know nothing really about him, man.
Nah, bro, you rep everybody from over here. Go ahead.
I put something about
random calibrage.
You know how he is.
Like that's the thing. And him, I mean, I knew Daniel Rodriguez before the blow up, knew Chris Padilla, knew Victor Henry. I mean, a few other ones, but this, I don't know about this one, man.
So, Mike, you said you grew up boxing, right? That's what got you into the sport.
Bullying got me into the sport, but I started with boxing as a method of defense.
So, when you started training boxing, at what point did you know that you wanted to transition to MMA?
I was also wrestling at the same time.
Okay.
Dude,
you had boxing bouts.
I always tell people that I'm like
boxing bouts before you got into the UFC. Like
No, I never boxed. Prior to fighting, yes, I do have boxing fights. I'm 4-0 as a professional and 1-0 as an amateur. But high school I was wrestling and boxing at the same time, trying to get simultaneous. And my mother had coworkers at her job that did something called MMA, and I didn't know what it was. But she explained it like it's boxing and wrestling at the same time. I was like, oh, cool. That's exactly what I love. So let's do it. And I went over and loved it. It was great.
Bro, that's a perfect core. I always tell people who's trying to do MMA, I'm like, dude, wrestling and boxing and then mixing the jiu-jitsu. Go learn jiu-jitsu. Because back then, it was so one-dimensional. A lot of fighters were one-dimensional. Now everybody does everything.
You know what the stigma is, Danny? Because I would say personally, like, as a kid of color growing up, they either put a football or a basketball in your head.
Oh, bro, I mean, the only reason why I was into boxing was because I was Puerto Rican.
Like wrestling didn't get cool like until like high school, where like
that's how it was for me.
It still wasn't cool.
I got bullied in high school and didn't do martial arts till like years later.
Cool. They get a varsity jacket. We don't care about them, man. We got the basketball court with
the basketball.
The only reason why wrestling was cool in my school was they ended up becoming like state champions. The one kid went to like Penn
Wrestling
State.
became cool when Dagestan started taking over, man. That's what's like, wait. Wrestling,
pretty much
really like this.
Yeah, nobody cared about wrestling until Kody.
Right.
Pretty much, man. I knew because the school I went to, the first one in Philly, some guy that had a scholarship to Boston College, and dude was legit. He was jacked. I definitely think he was doing, a little steroids or something, but he was really good though. But yeah, it was not like he was cool people, but it wasn't like a big thing. Like wrestling wasn't like. you know.
And like the American wrestlers, if you ain't Bo Nickel and like a few others, you don't really get that respect. Like Nate Mayhem, he was like a dope wrestler. He just fought in Bellator, man. Like nobody even noticed that. You know what I mean? The guy who just won the Ultimate Fighter, he's a real a wrestler too. Nobody pushes him like that. Like it's just weird. American wrestling doesn't really get pushed unless you're really from Pennsylvania or something.
Yeah,
man.
Penn State,
Bill Davis,
East
Ed
Coast.
Brown.
Real quick, Mike. I mean, do you have like a time frame maybe for your next fight, or were you looking to return?
I'm still healing from my injury, so it's up in the air. I should be cleared in October.
Okay.
I want to train. I want to get back into it. I've definitely put on some weight and some slack. Like I'm slow. So I'm starting to hit pads again, and I'm starting to do stuff again. So I personally would like to fight in December, probably on the Tampa card because it's right here. It's
perfect because I'm trying to go to that card.
If that doesn't happen, sometime in January, for sure.
Okay.
I need to fight around that time. I don't need to.
Wintertime.
Like to. Yeah.
Hopefully it's Tampa, bro.
You fight twice next year, bro.
I had 3 planned this year.
I was gonna say, like,
I had 3 planned this year.
Was it Eurosmetic or no? That was years ago.
That was 2022.
Yeah, Medic was like 2 years ago. I know.
2022 was just hard for me to get a fight. I was asking since the beginning of the year, and it took like 4 months for someone to.
Nobody wanted to fight you, bro.
I remember.
It's crazy. I'm in a weird spot. I had Matt Frigola offered. Me and him are good friends. I'm good friends with his dad. And it was the same situation like with Nathan. I was like, hey, look, I personally, I like Matt, good guy. There's no need for me to fight him right now. But
your business.
I haven't had a fight in so long. So if Matt wants to fight, we can fight. Matt said no. They put that aside. I waited another 4 months. They gave me another name, Uros or Medic. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
Medic.
Uros Medic. I was like, cool. I don't know who that is. Let's do it. I really don't. I don't care. I just don't care. He breaks his hand training, gets replaced by Slav. I finally get a fight. So that whole year, bro, it's just me trying to get a fight.
Allegedly.
And then 2023.
Imagine, bro, going in and out of camp and like you're like training every day, and you're like, you might have a fight, you might not have a fight.
That sucks.
Like, how hard am I supposed to become?
Camp, I'm mostly just staying in shape. I don't do excessive training. I train once a day. I enjoy the time I have. I do social stuff and nonsense. But when I have a fight, it's like twice a day. I'm up early. I'm sleeping early. I kind of fade away from my video games. I pay attention to what I'm eating. So once I know, like once I sign a piece of paper, that's when I stop being so slouchy.
Relaxed.
Okay, so
which turns
a quick question about that. So you wouldn't want a short notice fight then?
Oh, I would love a short notice fight.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Short
notice fight's the best because I'm always in shape. And my skill set is dangerous. I'm just gonna say it. I'm dangerous. And for you to not have time to prepare to fight me, I'm gonna beat you.
It's gonna be hard to find a fighter that accepts that though.
I mean, if someone was like fighting on Tampa and a 55er, couldn't make weight or something happened, I live like an hour away there.
So you're pulling the Dan Uge. You're pulling the Dan Uge. Cool. Like I'm here.
Oh,
that's super.
That was crazy.
Mm-hmm. I can go 15 minutes without training. That's not a big problem.
Mike, how do you feel about sparring? Like, do you do a lot of sparring and training, or do you like to hard spar, or do you keep it minimal?
I do not like to hard spar. I probably, if someone starts hitting me hard, I think I posted a video about it. I will get very defensive because I don't want to get hurt. So I will hurt you first.
Yeah. Right.
So
you're
if
more
someone
is sparring.
Yeah, it's more like fluid. I get to try the stuff I learn. I get to move around, especially when it comes to grappling, wrestling. I get, I'll take you down, and I'll get a dominant position. But from that dominant position, I let you work. I encourage you to work. I'm literally like, hey, get up.
Yeah.
You're moving too slow. Let's move. Come on. And I'm like talking to you the whole time we're sparring. But then there's the people like
That's how it should
some
be.
of the amateurs. Some
Sean
of the amateurs.
Strickland.
Young kids trying to get a name in the gym and shit.
Sean Strickland, bro.
Yep.
He just beats up anybody. He doesn't care. He just beat up anybody.
This is a sloppy fight, folks.
It really is.
This is a real sloppy fight.
I'm lightly watching.
I'm
Hey, Mike, let me get your opinion about something, Mike. So ever since when Mikhaev got cut and he called out the UFC saying, oh, if he was to wrestle in this fight, he would get almost like no credit. Do you think ever since that moment happened when he called the UFC out, you see primarily a lot more wrestlers and grapplers decide that they're going to strike in fights?
I don't think so. If you're a wrestler, grappler at heart, I think it's just built into you. It doesn't matter what you do. You're probably going to stick to your code. Winning fights, you're winning fights. You could be boring, sure, but you're winning fights. You won every fight by wrestling.
I took a little flyer on Phillip Latu, plus 290.
I don't know. And the way that he's breathing right now, bro, looks a huge red flag.
But the way that
He was throwing Stirling down. Like, Stirling was trying to go for the takedown. He was like, no.
right, he was like, "Hey, get out!" He was like, "Get down, little homie."
Bro, but look at him, bro. It looks like he's about to have a cardiac arrest.
They both suck and win. Yes,
So-
but Latu was like,
Right.
You said plus
dude
290,
standing-
so it went
I'm
down.
saying the one dude standing and the other dude sitting. I feel like that's a cardio teller.
I think they get 3 contracts out this
Someone
night.
destroyed it?
Monsters.
Oh, damn.
well, he's plus 240 now.
Who, Latu?
Yeah. I bet it right before the fight started.
Damn, I gotta go.
I didn't put much on it. I'll have a winning night regardless, but I said,
Oh,
fuck it.
exactly.
I broke the cold streak tonight. Might as well.
Missed
Might as well see if I can get a hot hand going.
TC's had one more.
Fuck yeah.
Give away the
Low kick by what's his name, Stirling, and another one. Parries the jab and blocks the high kick. Or
Hey,
slips the high
Mike,
kick, rather.
Man, do you ever watch those prediction videos of people when they talk about your fights like the week of,
Yeah.
week later,
I watch it like after my fight. Though.
afterwards? Okay.
Yeah.
Is
I don't
there-
watch leading up to it.
Is there certain people that you watch, or certain ones that you watch, or is
No.
it kinda like okay, just whatever you?
It's kind of I just like to browse YouTube. I have YouTube Premium. I just browse YouTube. YouTube's like my favorite social app to just look for videos. So I'm always just browsing, and a lot of the time after a fight, I'll be like, okay, what do people think? Like, how do they think I was going to do?
Yeah.
So I go and I look up like Mike Davis predictions, and I listen to everything.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever not been a favorite to win.
I was
except
gonna say, I don't
for
think you're
Gilbert Burns. Gilbert Burns is the only person I wasn't the favorite to win.
All right, yeah.
Have you ever gotten, or I should say, you have probably, but what is the worst criticism or like comment? Like, obviously, comments are comments, and like nobody really like half the people fucking laugh at it. Like, we deal with it all the time on the chat. But every once in a blue moon, I'll say for myself, a comment really does get to me a little bit where like I might have to block a person, or I might have to start
I
barking
block
back.
everybody. Just put it out there. You say one annoying thing, you're blocked. I won't even.
It's that easy, bro. Give them the time, right?
You know my
That's
block
how I
list
am.
is over 1,000 people. I will.
Damn.
Dude, it's that quick, yeah. Because
It's quick. I won't even. I won't
they
even
want the
It's a Lancer highlight hook in the right hand.
instant block.
Starting to come alive here. Going in for a single leg.
in the second round.
Sterling defends well.
Yeah.
Tries for the leg trip. Doesn't work. Sterling with the tie plume.
There's some knees.
Sterling has a nice knee there and an elbow. And another elbow over the top.
Oh, he didn't like that. He squinted a little bit on that one.
He did. He did.
Yeah, Latu didn't like that.
Look at his front foot.
Front kick. Cross to the body.
My man looking like
Whoa,
a
Latu just got knocked out, bro.
Oh!
I tempted fate.
God damn! I just let him do something. God damn it!
Well, that just earned you a contract. Shit.
Oh my
God
God!
bless America.
There
My
it
man
is.
left his feet. It looked like shit.
One hitter
They
quitter.
both suck,
Bro, his
but,
fucking soul.
They do suck.
that's a good way to win. If you're gonna win.
My man just straight up Falco punched his ass.
They traded hooks a la
Yeah.
Carlos Condit and Dan Hardy.
Boop. Bop.
Yo,
Say,
where's
take
the
that.
GIF bro. Where is the GIF? The GIF needs to come out immediately, bro.
She.
You just got knocked the fuck out. God damn, bro. That was wild. That made me literally.
Don't hook with a hooker, I
That
guess.
literally made me jump out
Whatever.
of the chair like if it was like a fucking.
I thought his mustache fell off.
Shit.
I'm like,
Bro,
damn.
look
he
at
got
how
hit
good.
that
He walked into it.
Damn,
He
Cletus.
walked right into it. What a
Just
fucking.
trading left hooks with a big dude that throws a good left. God.
Nah,
bless
but
him.
bro, the way he
Oh,
walked into
shit.
it, dude. That's why he felt like that.
Looks like Tafa dropped the 205.
I'll be honest though, this card we found a couple fades. Like
This
honestly,
card.
like-
this
Dang.
You screenshot and you.
you just saw it, Mike?
Card.
I just saw his body.
Yeah, he
move
jumped
from
up.
that punch.
It looked like he jumped after the
Yeah,
punch.
that's why he
his
jumped.
feet.
He jumped.
Well, his 1 foot was in the air. Shit.
Yeah, it was one.
Good stoppage there. He was gone.
T-Rexed up and everything, bro.
Hold on, who was the I didn't even notice.
Oh, Bitsy, the guy that got knocked out, looked like Tafa's little brother.
He does. I was gonna say he does look like somebody, but I
That,
always
or he
think-
looks like that cop off Super Troopers.
Okay, Jay. Okay, Jay. I didn't know you had that. in you.
Yeah, that movie's the shit though.
Shouts to Jesse Nunez in the chat. He says, "Cash it. Winning method of victory. Sterling Navajo by KO TKO winner minus 106." Jesse Nunez has been with us all night, and he's cashed some crazy tickets. I think Cole
Good shit,
Stein
Jesse.
cashed the ticket as well because he was talking really one-sided. JW says, "Come on, Latu, knock this motherfucker out. Sorry if you lost that bet." And Seth Varel, he cashed. He had Sterling by KO, TKO, or decision. That was at minus 200. I was also looking at that myself when that first came out. And shout outs to Bitsy. Bitsy had the inside information. He says Sterling's been in this camp for a while. He's always got a body with City Kickboxing. He was in the camp with Izzy and them. Shout outs to him as well. Looks like a lot of people cash on the City Kickboxing. Sorry for talking shit on the City Kickboxer. I ended up betting them after that line move dropped. 40.
Remember,
Wild.
you asked about.
That's what I get for trying to get cute, fading city kickboxing. It's a hobby of mine and just didn't work out.
Yeah, not everybody.
There's a plus money bet.
I think you get 3 contracts. What y'all think?
I think we see
So the
everybody.
chick,
I don't know. The chick got the arm
The
bar.
chick, him,
Sosa, whatever his
Sterling.
name was, the cat,
Mufasa.
the dog.
Damn, I'm still disappointed with Kody. About Cody's situation.
Bro, you,
I was
who
so
you
excited
telling,
for him to be in
man?
the UFC because he's coming here.
I thought, damn, I'm pissed too. Trust me.
You think he gets another fight on Dana White before the end of the season?
100%. Yeah, they're gonna give him another fight in the season. They're also gonna pay
Or maybe
him
reschedule it.
full paycheck.
Unless old boy don't drop out again.
So the guy on Twitter that announced the cancellation, he said that his opponent canceled, said he could fight, and then canceled again.
What the fuck?
I didn't even know you could do that,
Yeah.
bro.
So he canceled apparently, and then he changed his mind. He's like, you know what? Never mind. I can do it. He started wrapping his hands, and then while they were wrapping his hands, he's like, no, I can't do it, and canceled him.
Wow.
So
That's
And then Dana White came out. I don't know if you saw. Dana White came out and said, "Look, this is where you figure out if you're made for this or not."
see,
A lot of people get nervous. This is a big stage. Like, this
that
is
dude that
make it
canceled
or break it. and
Pereira.
He
I
did
think
the
he's
same
got
exact
nervous.
thing when he was signed to PFL. He's supposed to fight in the PFL Challenger Series. Right before he walked out, he pulled the Tom Breeze and said, "Nah, I'm
Who's
good."
that?
Same dude.
Same
same
dude.
guy. Yeah,
He was signed
Yeah.
to the PFL Challenger Series about 3 or 4 years ago, and the same
Yeah.
exact situation just happened.
you know what's crazy?
Dana
When I was
out on life.
when I was doing tape study on him, I gave him credit. I'm like, this dude's tough as hell. I take all
Bro, he's
that
one
back.
of the best fighters.
I take all that back.
He's one of
Everyone
the
knows
best
him 'cause he's
random
Samantha
ass
Pereira.
jungle scene fighters, jungle
You
fight.
can be afraid, right? I know all fighters. Donald Cerrone cries when he walks
Yeah,
out. Mike
anxiety.
Perry cries his ass off in the back room. Like people, it's a big emotion, and if you get into the cage, and once they announce your name, that's where your emotions can build. Let them build. Let them build.
Yeah.
The minute you get punched, you lose everything. It's just straight tunnel vision, and
Right.
nothing else matters. You are in the fight now, and your body will take over. Like your mind will just take over. You won't
Yeah.
even think of what you're doing. It's so hard to even what's the word? Shit. It's so hard to relive what happened in the octagon, because your mind is just like your body's on autopilot.
Oh,
I can't
wow.
imagine how quick it happens for you guys, because when we're watching it on TV and stuff like that and we're betting on it, shit, by the time we get to like 2 or 3 fights later, I'm like, God damn, dude, that fight felt like it was so long ago, or like it goes by so quick. The only times it doesn't go by fast is when it's like,
You know how in your head you can kind of like relive a memory, and it's
Yeah.
quite vivid. You can't do that with an MMA fight.
do you ever get? This is about to sound like a weird personal question, but do you ever like have like a dream, or like does it come back in your dreams or something like that?
I have dreams prior to fights, and it's normally of something that happened in the fight, like a situation in the fight, very quick, very like a glimpse of it. And a lot of the times it's kind of like a hint if I'm going to win or lose. As I always win, but that's okay.
That's crazy. That it kind of.
I listen to those. Phil Rowe, he's my one of my training partners. He had a dream of me fighting Nathan, and said I just dominated him, and look what happened.
Shit, that's
exactly
dominated
how-
wasn't even the word, bro.
Like, I truly believe if someone comes up to me and is like, Mike, I had a dream, I'm like, oh my god, tell me everything. Like, it's gonna make it come true. It's man.
I think that's the reason why
I-
I'm such a big fan of your fights, because you're always a favorite. I always have a lot of money on you, and then you always come through, but then you look better from fight to fight, and it's just like, how the
Every
fuck do you not love this guy? Like, what?
Every time. There's no way I don't improve. I have to. Every fight, even the wins, I just have to look at the fight and be like, look, I did bad here. It went to the second round. I couldn't gain posture here on the back. I couldn't finish Nathan. Like, that's what I'm thinking now. So after the fight, I was like, yo, Julian, my head coach, was like, I need to finish this fight next time. Fix it. Let's do it. Let's relive it. Let's fix it. And I do it every fight. I did
Like,
that
you just had your boy next to Dana, and you're ready to announce who gets a contract.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Is he just gonna get signed like
No,
this?
They said that Dana told him that he is going to have a fight this season.
Yeah,
He's
he's
gonna get another fight.
and he's gonna get another fight on this before the season is over.
So when does the season end for the Contender Series?
It's halfway
This is
right now.
halfway.
Halfway.
So I would imagine
I'm gonna go out to Vegas. I'm gonna visit.
for the Abu Dhabi card in October.
Yeah, it's
October.
like
Oh, man.
what, 14 weeks, 12.
No, it's 10 weeks. So if this
10
is
weeks.
halfway, you give a couple. I would say, no, Danny, you might be right. It might be like 13.
Didn't they remember they added another one because
The shit that happened last year was very random. Where like,
yeah. So I mean, who knows? But yeah, usually it's like 10 or 12 or something like that.
Used to.
fellas, welcome to Talking Sports with JT. That's JT, my boy. That chick was nasty, man. She just got signed. She was
Yeah.
way better. Her film, I felt so. The Contender Series is so hard because like I'm watching the film and I'm like thinking in my head like, this girl's like 19, 20 years old, bro. She probably does not look like this at all anymore. And
Yeah.
I can't even bet this.
That's why I was telling you guys, because like a lot of these fighters are like green, and then
yeah, bro,
once
she got
and
trashed
then
by
the last couple fights, or like even this camp, they reach out to the some good camps, and you see big improvements. So we'd be like, hold on, I didn't see that on tape.
$30. That's
fighting,
I'm gonna go to Vegas.
So I definitely, that was a pass for me because
Well,
I knew that was gonna happen, Billy, with that chick fight. I'm
Nonstop
like,
fight.
this Brazilian chick is
I
like a
didn't like
mystery.
the line movement. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Canadian, what was the clip? 3.
Billy, sorry not to cut you off, but Dana said that he thought Musasa lost personally, but he's going to give him the contract anyway. So just
Oh.
wanted to-
You gotta
Line.
Yeah, and he said that he's going to fly him out here to get better training.
you
See?
got to.
I told you.
Mike,
He's the
you
type-
have to, bro.
He's the type of guy that's
Congo,
green, but
You'd be the second fighter ever in UFC history to be from the Congo. Looks like he has skills, but it looks like he never grappled anybody a day in his life. Like he had this one submission, and he just like no hooks, no anything. He's just like, you know what, fuck this. I'm about to just he had a rear naked choke immediately, and it was just let go and just started striking again. It was like
The tall dude told you they didn't sign the tall dude.
day inside Belgaroui after he
Nope.
finished.
Dana said he wasn't interested.
Not interested. See ya. Flips the page.
Man.
Look at that. Minus
You
1,000.
ripped it?
Minus 1,000 and doesn't get signed.
Win in the last 3 seconds.
Hold on.
Bro, he is trash though, bro. For real. Like they've been telling me this dude is supposed to be nice for years, and I've not been impressed at all.
That's wild.
That's crazy, man.
What's he saying about tomorrow?
Mike, we got this.
He gave
big,
Sterling a contract.
Who? Oh, Sterling. Yeah,
Sterling.
I was gonna say Navarro's got to get a contract.
Right. Who's left? I didn't even look.
I think that was it.
That was
I
it.
think that was it.
Caliari got a contract. So did Musasa, even though he said that he thought it would went
That
the
was
other
it.
way. He
me turn it down.
said, "Fuck what you talking about, Belgaroui, Yousri, whatever," and then he gave
Damn.
Yeah.
the contract.
He gave the girl a chance, said, I'm going to sign you. Then he signed old boy, said, hey, you need to go to another gym, but I'm going to give you a chance. Minus 1,000.
That's exactly what I
You're
said.
not impressive for shit. Go sit your ass down. You're like, all right, bet. And then he signed old boy that damn near knocked
So 3, yeah.
old boy out the gym. Yeah, 3 out of 4.
Yeah, we figured it was
Yeah, but to be honest with you, shouts to Dana. It was
I
shit
saw
on
that.
page,
The sphere card is. I think it'll be cool if they utilize the lighting in the display of the sphere.
Yeah.
Put like the fights. You can look any direction, see angles or something different. But if it's just the cage at the bottom of the sphere and everybody lined up that tall row, no, that's dumb. And the amount that they're charging. They didn't even sell out. They didn't even sell half tickets.
It's crazy. Real quick, Mike, I heard
like, the first couple rows
White,
you can't even see.
Oh, Dana White is gonna, I guess, in that screen or whatever between fights, they're gonna do like he calls them clips or movies, all about like different stuff like Mexican heritage and MMA combat and boxing and all types of stuff. So I don't know how he didn't want to give too much away, but he said he's blowing this thing up like it's like. Gonna be crazy.
I don't know.
I don't know what else he could do.
I think it looked just as good from my home TV.
That's what I'm saying.
I heard that Mills was saying earlier that the TV production of it is supposed to be like a thing in itself.
It's gonna be different, yeah.
Like
I don't know.
Something has to be different, or it's just pointless.
Yeah.
Like somebody said, what if they start? I don't know how accurate this is. They said, what if when someone started throwing a punch and he lands? Somebody said, what if their seat started to shake?
Like those little roller coaster rides.
Yeah,
are they 4D seats?
Nah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how accurate. I heard somebody say
So no,
the possibility, but I don't know how they would make it work.
That's how the sphere works. That's the whole sphere experience. If you go in there and watch the show there, all that.
Okay.
The seat shake, weather comes in, all type of stuff.
Okay.
You're gonna feel
Well,
so
it's like a 4DX theater, pretty much.
Well, yeah, the sphere is crazy. That thing is nuts. But I'm saying like us at home, what's gonna be different? Because when you're there, obviously you spending what $3,000 for the cheapest ticket, I think.
Yeah, it's nuts. No, they changed that, so now you get cheap tickets for like $500.
Oh, it dropped that much? Damn.
Yeah, they have very, very bad. They cannot sell them at all. What I was thinking is they should give UFC fighters free tickets to fill it up and make people want to come. Like, hey, oh my god, all these UFC fighters are gonna be there, and it would probably sell. Just set like 1 or 2 sections. Give like 100 UFC fighters tickets. You have 100 UFC fighters, live, active UFC fighters in the crowd. There's people are gonna show up just for that.
Right.
1,000%, especially like the interactions and stuff like that. Danny said, Danny's right here to the bottom. He went to the PFL jaunt a couple of weeks ago, the playoffs, and that was like a spectacle in itself. I was texting him and stuff.
Crazy. I saw everybody. I walked out. My seat was right there, and first guy I saw was Antonio Carlos. I was supposed to fight on that card, but his opponent pulled out. But I saw Patchy Mix. I saw Paige Van Zandt. I saw Tatiana Suarez, obviously, and everybody was there, bro. I found everybody in there. Then the I don't know if you saw the clip. I actually posted on Twitter after the fights. There was Vittori and Brandon Allen. They got in a fight. In the casino or whatever. It
was so funny. Yeah, it was like, yo, fuck this. Took off to watch.
Yeah, and they started going at it.
The shit out of him?
Yeah, but Adam was just giving him like right hands the whole time.
Yo, if they ever fight,
it was funny. The funny part is Michael Johnson's in the middle, like Let them fight, bro. Let's go.
Yo, come
he
on,
was
get
like
out the way.
he was like the Bruce Buffer. He's like announcing them and shit. It was crazy. I'm like, man, this is nuts.
See what I'm saying? They pull up the African fighters to earn a UFC contract. They throw Musasa on there. Fighters that are still on the roster. They're all on the roster right now, but man,
Except for JP.
JP Buys is off the roster, and I don't think
yeah. Come on.
Morgan Day Casher is not on the roster anymore. He fought in PFL.
Bringing up that pay-per-view card though, I know some fighters don't really watch the fight, some fighters do, but if you do, what fight are you looking forward to besides like the main ones, or in your weight division?
One sec, I'll be right back.
Yes, right.
Sorry. I'm listening to you.
Shouts to everybody in the chat though. He says we're gonna be watching boxing Saturday, Canelo fight. Hell yeah, you gotta tap. You gotta tap in with Danny.
Let me look at the card real quick. So
you gotta tap in with Danny.
I was curious on the main event. Lopez and Ortega is probably the fight.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
Probably Sean O'Malley and Merab, or Brian Ortega and Lopez.
Yeah, that
those are like two fights to see. Why did they put Rojas as
I don't know.
Asses in the seeds.
I don't know,
Early.
bro.
That's what I was thinking.
He's
Like maybe
I was thinking.
He's definitely a seller. He should at least he can take the place of O'Day. No offense, but
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't think Cody was still in the UFC.
Odie and Rodriguez.
no, this is his last fight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had originally I projected.
What is he on? Two fight losing streak, and
He should be on a 4. Honestly, I thought Charles Johnson beat him.
yeah, I did too. I thought Charles beat him.
But hey,
Oh,
I do
that's
want Rodriguez to win by
I
split.
have
He looked like he was on something in the Instagram videos I saw of him training, dude. He looked fucking jacked. And
who?
supposedly Dewey Cooper knows something about Ronaldo Rodriguez, the betting line.
Oh shit, that boy Joey Hart fights next week.
You know what fight I'm looking forward to though?
You about to say?
Torres and Bantamweight,
Yes.
bro.
That's gonna be
Oh my god.
That's on the pay-per-view?
Yeah,
That's
for
one
the
of my
prelim,
Yeah,
bro.
it's on prelims.
My
That should be
God.
on the main card.
That's at 155 if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
I see.
That should be
Bro.
on the main card.
Did not see
Torres,
it.
I had a huge bet against Duncan, bro. That was easy money.
That was easy money.
That's a good fight. They're both on win streaks, right?
He's a killer. Yeah, he's all like Torres is all first round finishes pretty much, and
yeah,
Bantamweight,
6-5 win streak. Damn.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3 in the UFC.
yeah. They
Chris
the
Duncan,
bottom one
Chris Duncan's good. So to sub him, that's
yeah, he hurt him bad, and
Yeah, and then he got the
so
neck.
that's the thing with him. He's got a ton of knockouts and a ton of subs. Like,
Nicholas Mata, he's good too. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess he's got good wins.
yeah,
He has
check that
good
fight
wins,
out.
bro. You want to knock
I'll
him
be right
for
there,
not
sure.
getting out the first round, but it's just like, damn, maybe you don't need to get out the first round if you're
Dude's
finishing
crazy,
everybody.
bro.
Yeah, like,
He's wild.
but
I will say-
Bantamweight is the type of guy he gets pieced up a lot in the beginning of the fights.
But he's the type of guy that could take a ass whooping.
he's a tough motherfucker.
And then
dude.
if you
I hate
get
betting on
tired,
fights.
and that's the thing, I think it's a live betting spot because
I was
Torres is
this
first
close to
round.
betting him.
Oh, okay. Hey, guy, I have to call it a night.
Yeah.
Jump on here in my Discord.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
man,
gotta
thanks
get
for
out
joining us.
Appreciate you guys having me on. This is fun.
Appreciate it, Mike.
here. Yes, sir, man. We
Yeah,
appreciate you.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see
Yes,
you
sir.
fight in your next fight, man.
Yes, sir.
December.
Before you leave,
Yeah.
can you drop a tag where everybody can follow you? Maybe this is their first time watching, because we have a lot of people that don't even like watch MMA that come in the chat to just want to chill.
Everybody can just message me on IG. I respond to all my messages on IG. So it's Mike Davis MMA. I'll drop it here. On Instagram. And everyone send me a message, chat, whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy though, bro. I really thought that profile picture was like a fake picture, bro. I'm glad.
That's what I thought.
There's a lot of trolls and stuff, but
Yeah, there's
Oh,
like there's a lot of
that's
trolls.
from that title fight, and I
Yeah.
I just forgot it was up there. I'll have to update my YouTube and start posting some long form videos.
Nah, I think you should keep it like that, bro. So you could just kind of like the times that you just want to like scroll around on YouTube. You
This is kind of like what I do, yeah.
it's like it's not,
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you guys later.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
brother. You have a good one.
You too. See ya.
Hey, we got to get out of here too, Bill. Fellas, Bill, you want to
Sir.
wrap us out of here?
Hell yeah, this is a great episode of the Dana White Contender Series. Make sure you guys check out the Post Sports Radio Locker Room podcast. We're going back in for vengeance. Parlay boys are back in action, but it's team plus money because we got plus money on each leg. I don't know about Mills, but I think
I knew that was going up, bro.
Barely.
I gotta throw the straight shots, but you can find me over at Getting Bills. Post Sports Radio, you already know where we're gonna be at. I got a lot more content going out, so just hit the bell notification. You'll see me in a bunch of fucking videos throughout the week.
I'll see y'all at the premiere at 11, man. And y'all know where to find me at. I finally did break the cold streak, though. Finally got a winning night in Contender Series. So there's no place I'd rather be than right fucking here. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Love you all.
You know, you can find me at Joe DFS Betting on Twitter. Like I said, I've been getting better posting my plays, not just waiting till the live stream, waiting for you folks to come in. But yeah, stay tuned for tonight. I'm going to announce my fourth fighter so I can go my 4-fight flag streak. And after that hits, I got to redeem myself and get on the 5 on it.
Let's go, boys. Great night on Contender Series. Smashed the first fight of the night, minus 115-ish. Smashed on the dog spot as well. No lost money on the table. Can't complain. You know, stay tuned. You never know who will pop in the stream next week.
Yeah, you damn right. That shit will surprise all of us. But yeah, find me at Danny Betts with 2 Z's, IG, TikTok, Twitter X. If you want the boxing plays or whatever, we just posted our video with the Canelo fight versus Berlanga with me and Preston. It was 7:30 Eastern on Tuesdays. So catch that replay. Pay-per-view on Saturday with the boys. Try to get this bag. Let's get it.
Remember, tune in live 11 p.m. the premiere of the Locker Room Talk Podcast, episode 61, featuring Taco Padilla.
Yes, sir. Taco!
Darren hasn't had ice cream in a while. She looks fantastic.
Jeez.
Hopefully I see her Saturday.